my life ever being called a nigger, so this shall be fun. And that, but you called me a fucking nigger. I need to
stay here. My mother died.
I understand that, but you called me a fucking nigger. No,
I'm sorry.
You weren't sorry when you said it on the phone.
Listen, there was people screaming
but at the end of the day, and the climate that we live in today's society,
I was sorry.
I understand that, but it's above me now.
I need a room tonight.
Well, there's the best restaurant next door.
No, please, let me hear. My daughter's here.
I'm sorry, but I mean, I was on the phone when you said it.
I said, I'm sorry. Please, I've had a horrible day
And I had a horrible time when hearing that.
He won't let me in.
It's above me. She called me a fucking nigger.
Sir, my grandma just died.
I understand that, but it's above me.
Please let me.
It's above me. Sorry. The best restaurant is next door.
Sir, the rest of our family
I understand that, but it's above me.
Please. I apologize.
She said what she said.
Hey, one goal, one thing, one move, man, that shit don't change. Yes, sir. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Hey, there's only one goal, one thing, one move, man, that shit don't change. And yes, sir. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things.
Man, you know what I've been listening to lately, bro?
Whatever.
So after your boy took off Lil Nas X with Billionaire, and he's been popping up in schools and all that.
That's been cool look to see too.
It has been very beautiful to see that man.
Boy, them kids be turned up when that dude get there. I mean, they be so turned.
No, them kids turn up hard. I'll be like, bro, this they new shit. This they new Pharrell song when he had that Happy. It's one of that for them now. It's like they get turned up and then it's so trappy with fun. It's fun. But it made me say, all right, let me go really listen to Achy Break Your Heart to see what this, because that was the big thing they really put him on for Billy Ray Cyrus. Let me see what is really hitting for the lyrics. And real talk, I've been bumping that shit for 3 days straight. Achy Break Your Heart, dog. I really fuck with it.
How old were you when it came out, son?
I don't even know when it came out. Maybe like 3, 2. It came out in the 90s, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, they apparently missed you hard.
I mean, it would have missed me regardless. Nigga ain't listen to Achy Break Your Heart, man.
That was one of those songs that was kind of everywhere. Achy Break Your Heart. That shit was kind of everywhere.
When you listen, that bit bump. That bit bump. I wish I could put a trap song to it. Like, niggas have tried. I went research niggas that did other trap songs influenced, like, but I just wish that beat was there back then. But that if the what's you could tell your brother Cliff, his fist could tear my lip.
1990,
he never really liked me.
How old were you in 90?
I wasn't even born.
When you was born? 91?
91.
Damn, so you wasn't even born to drop. Yeah, I remember being a kid. That shit was everywhere.
Tell you ain't Louise. Tell anything you please. But what? Oh, bro, I was running that shit. I was like, what? Yeah, bro. Tell all that shit. Say all that shit.
I feel it. I'm
but if
old
you break
enough
my
to
heart,
understand
my
it.
achy break your heart, it won't understand. Cause I might just blow up and kill this man. Like this, they singing this shit and they go. Ooh. I was like, you think after sending somebody to kill this man, the Who is gonna make it better? Country music is so dark, dog.
See, I think I told you this recently. Like, I had a similar experience when I was like in high school or college with Smokey Robinson, son. Like,
oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
What was that song you said?
My mama told me
you gotta shop
better
around.
shop around. I was like, wait a minute. What's this old light-skinned pimp ass nigga talking about in this song?
Man, plant your royal seeds, my son.
Son, I remember just falling through a freaking like a freaking wormhole of a bunch of old ass G music. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, like they talk about us, but they singing about a lot of the same shit and sometimes worse shit.
That hole in the wall music be some of the worst, dog. One of the songs that stick with me to this day, I heard it as a child, and I still hear it as an adult, but when I heard it as a child, it fucked me up. It says, I hear you knocking, but I can't let you in. Because I'm in here making love to your best friend.
Oh, yeah.
I said, oh my God.
Y'all just got it.
Y'all just don't give a fuck. Like, y'all talking about us. He's like, what? And then he say he's touching me in places you never could. What the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all gonna dance to this?
You heard all them stories about Bobby Womack and shit?
Oh, yeah. That nigga was deceivious.
Nigga.
Like, dog, there's a whole song he's saying about you shouldn't trust me or some shit like that for a nigga that he didn't fucked over that was supposed to be his partner. What was it, Sam Cooke?
Yeah, son, you fucking your best friend, bitch, chick, and
Bobby Womack. Take it way back.
Dog, them stories that I was reading about this nigga, dog, they can't tell our niggas nothing.
Say, son, them boys used to fuck a lot of each other's wives. You know what I'm saying? They used to do that back in them days, dog. All them drugs and shit, them parties and them. People was fucking. I mean, it was just a lot going on. I'm pretty sure James Brown fucked a few niggas' wives.
I mean, he was a woman beater, but we don't have to talk about that.
I mean, you know, that was something else. That, you know, I'm pretty sure he was that too. Rick James had a whole sex slave with his wife. You know what I'm saying? They both had a sex slave together.
And they all be talking about us. Like
for real.
Y'all generation, y'all accepted some crazy ass niggas, man.
Y'all was thinking about fucking girls 17 and under before R. Kelly came on the scene. Like, I remember Rick James had a song called She Was 17. I was like, God damn, he just said it like, you know, how fine the girl was now, I know what. But she was 17. I was like, nigga, supposed to dance to this? The guitar supposed to come in and we supposed to... Oh, fuck that. Man. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the one thing I did like about Aladdin when that boy started pop locking. When Genie had that boy pop, I was like, that's so hilarious.
That dude, that actor could dance way better than he could sing.
Yeah.
He wasn't bad at singing.
I like the singing, but honestly, I like his song, the one he did when he was running at the beginning, like one help, one that. I think he could have been a little bit more actory in it. Like I think I needed more acting in it. I want that jump to be like job, you know.
Like I said, we have a whole review on reviewing that covering Aladdin. Like I think I said on there, like he was cool. He wasn't the best. He wasn't the worst. He was serviceable. That's the word I used. The actor was serviceable. But Avon Jogia, who plays on Now Apocalypse, is the freaking spitting image of Aladdin. And I just wonder, like, how come he didn't get that gig?
Because he probably couldn't dance that good.
Maybe. I guess I didn't think about the dancing part either.
And
like,
do parkour.
I mean, that could have been a stunt double. But
that was no stunt double, dog.
But I'm just saying, like, I was saying it off mic, dog, that it might have just came down to chemistry between actors. Because that happens a lot. Like, you know what I mean? One, you know...
This nigga creep me out, man. Make this nigga Jafar. Like, give me this other Aladdin. I like him.
I'm just saying, like, you know, if you and another actor got magic, and even if the other guy's just as good as you as acting, or the other girl's as good as you as acting, but they don't have that same magic with the other character, with the other actor, then you're gonna lose that job. And you can't even. That's not even tangible. That's out of your freaking control. That just is what it is.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, he got the job. The movie was successful.
He gonna get paid.
But like we said off by side one. Jafar, I would have talked all the shit I was going to talk on the Latin review of Jafar, but he should have used his sorcerer powers more. And the Sultan can't just be like clothes. Nigga put clothes on that boy that he the Sultan and now everybody confused. Like,
y'all see that hat?
It's on his head now, even though it was once on his head.
And it's
now
black.
Now it's not on his head anymore, then he can't be salted. It's like, come on, guys, you could have been smarter. But I like the Aladdin, son. I don't know how we got this Aladdin tangent.
Because we were just talking about, I don't know, it started from Achy, Breaky, Heart. But,
the ways that podcast can go.
Dog, right. What? You could tell my arms go back to the farm. You could tell my feet to hit the floor. Or you can tell. All right, dog. I've been bumping that shit, son.
Yeah, I'm hearing it, dog. You got all the words down. You hear me?
Yeah, man. My girl said that's the white in me coming out.
Well,
and not too many people ever disagreed about that either.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that. And I'm just leave it at that.
Get the fuck out of shit that. I'm not gonna say that. All right, so
welcome to the TheFlyWithBats podcast.
Hello.
Episode, is it 82 side A? Is that we working?
Side A, yeah.
82 side A. It's that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me on Facebook at Martin Bats Bradford, but on everywhere else on these lines, on these social media streets at Mr. Bats. Spell that Mr. Outer, you're gonna find another cat. And as usual, I'm here with my brothers.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy D Mac. I know I was quiet because I was across the room trying to solve problems. But catch me on Instagram at FrenchBread.kid and catch me on my other Instagram at Your Dig Brand LLC, where I be handling all kinds of business. And yeah, I'm present.
Yo, stand up for a second so I can get my weed. Posse wine. This your boy AlphaJo, fresh out of the gumbo, still deep in the roux. And if you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, you can find me on IG, AlphaJo No E 504. And I'm about to, I told y'all last when I was getting my other Instagram popping. That shit's still in the work. Man, I've been getting high and getting ready to end my last 2 weeks at this job, which has been so grateful. You know,
you didn't say Instagram, you said Facebook. You said
Facebook.
Make a Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. I got an Instagram. You know, yeah.
Because you don't need a million Instagrams, but like an active page on Facebook.
I think once, just two apiece. You know, my personal one.
And one says Joseph Pons actor.
Yeah, actor, rapper, Stripper extraordinaire.
I've almost changed my shit to Martin Bass Bradford like a few times instead of Mr. Bass just to keep it simple. But I ain't made, every time I've been there about to press save it and it's like, I'm Mr. Bass though. So I don't know if I'm gonna ever do that. But I know I'm gonna do a Facebook page at some point.
Man, but yeah.
I'm gonna just play devil's advocate. I think you should change it.
To Martin Bass Bradford.
Martin Bass Bradford. Cause you'll always be Mr. Bats.
Mr. Bats.
Then when we see on my tagline.
At Martin Bass Bradford.
Go misbelief in this bitch.
Right.
But what you saying though, Joe?
Fuck, I don't know. I got my weed now, so I'm good.
You talking about your job?
Oh yeah. So yeah, man. Number one, shout out to the crew at my window. We did a barbecue brawl, all you can eat crawfish. You know what I'm saying? For $15, you can get all you will eat crawfish, turkey neck, sausage, all that, and you had barbecue chicken and all the sides. And that shit was rolling. A lot of people came out. That boy Deuce came out with Jay. You know what I'm saying? It was beautiful. I was glad to be a part of that. I got burnt with crawfish brawl, so that shit, really hurt. But that's life.
Life is pain.
Right.
And we learn.
Burnt, by the juice?
Yeah, like we pulled up one of the pots fast. The last pot that had all the turkey necks and the good shit in it, and corn. Man, we pulled that shit up, and that shit we put up too fast. That bitch skirted out all on my leg and all on my feet. I was like, bro, but I took it like a G.
Oh, what's up, son?
You know what I'm saying?
Is that why I got man bun today?
Nah, man. I just need to do something in my hair, and I thought it was like, let me see how much I got the length on them. So I put it in this ponytail, and I'm glad it's not an onion ponytail.
Oh, I thought it was a man bun, so that's just how your tail looking.
Yeah, it just
all right.
like that.
Yeah, the man bun be like
on top.
No, they couldn't do it in the back too, but like
I would call it a ponytail. Me.
But I'm saying because if his hair was like longer, it would still look like that. It's just they'll make it a bun in the back instead of on top. It's just whenever they bun long hair.
My head just fluffed out like a little bunny like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's more like Italian mafia.
Yeah. It's getting there though. It's getting there.
Yeah, Guido.
You look like a lot of shit, man.
But I look like Danny Cartel. But,
you do actually.
But
that's who it is. I was trying to figure it out.
Joey Cartel over here.
The biggest thing about the job that told me that is like, the head honcho boss was like, man, Joseph, you really gonna be missed around here. And I was like, oh man, the nigga that don't show no emotion at all half the time. Especially to my ass, because since we frat brothers, that nigga be hella stern on me. So like this nigga was like, he's really gonna be missed. And I was like, man, this is one of the probably out of all the service jobs I done have serving everybody, this probably was the best one I had because it was with so many black people. And I'm going to miss that more than anything else. Serving black people.
You heard me.
Like being able to be around black people, dog, doing anything is a great thing for me. Because when I used to be around the white folks, they used to be so... I remember at Arcadia, this white lady said, and like all of them used to say it, but I remember this was my boss, and I was bar back, and she was talking about firing this other guy. She said, Joseph, I told that nigga that if you don't get the fuck, and what fucked me up more and more about it is that who she was talking about was another white person. But I was just like,
well, damn.
And I just, I'll say this, I'll go on record and say it. White folks act a lot more comfortable about niggas that are very liable to say those words like nigga because they don't feel like you should be offended by it because you're not dark skinned or nothing. So they be a lot more comfortable saying nigga around you. I had to correct so many niggas to the point where I was like, I can't correct everybody every single day. I'm just not gonna talk too much to anybody. I'm just gonna do my fucking job.
Wow.
And when my boss said that, dog, she's like, and I told that nigga such and such and such. All I heard was nigga. And after that, I said, well, look, I'm about to go get the ice. And I just went and got the ice, and that's it. I was like, I don't know what else to say to this lady.
I think she tries you.
Nah, they talk like that to themselves all the time.
She had to know that you weren't white though.
Oh no, she know I wasn't white. You know what I'm saying? And I think I did feel like it was a try. At some level, you're right about that. You're right. Now that I think about it, I do feel like it was a try. And I think because I didn't say nothing back with her, nothing like that, she really didn't say too much else after that, like about that. Like she never used that word too much around me. Now she would use it with the other white people, yeah. But when it came to me, it wasn't that much language. But I wanted to be like, fuck you. But also I know like, you're not a bad person. You're really nice. You're really a good person. But you just...
A lot of racist people are nice.
Got a lot of nice racists.
Yeah, it's so weird, dog. It's so weird. It's like you what they call grandfathered in racism. Like you schooled into it like by nature. Like you have a really nice person, you really have a nice personality, but your racism lies in your subconscious where you don't even know exists.
But I'm just saying
you
this.
Think all the black people let white people see nigga.
But like racists don't always just hate black people. A lot of them just think they're superior.
Right. I don't think even if superior.
No, I'm saying, but
down.
No, I'm just saying, even if you have some type of superiority to something, you're not gonna necessarily hate it. You're just gonna be like, oh, look at these little niggas. So she tried you in a manner of she probably even know what you were. Because you got ambiguous. You could be a bunch of things. So
and she also has a black husband.
So and she thinks she in.
Yeah.
But it's like, my nigga, like you just said, she wouldn't have done that shit with every black person.
Nah, I'm pretty sure she would have done it with a few of the big black niggas that was doing security.
You know, and that's the trippy thing about it, that you know it's wrong enough not to try in front of certain. Like, my thing is this, bro. I can't control what you say in the privacy of your own white, but keep it with your own white if you're gonna do it. If anybody look ambiguous or anything, no, just respect it that they could be having, you know, and leave it be. If your black husband let you say nigga, keep that in your household.
Right.
They ain't got shit to do with the world. But when you get out in the world, if anybody knows look a little too cold pepper, bitch, you need to keep it to your fucking self.
Right.
Because it's already disrespectful, but we can't control nobody. But goddamn, dog,
we can't control nobody.
Let's be smart about your fuckery.
Right, if you want to call the white people niggas to each other.
Yeah.
So a bunch of white niggas, and you know. So
that's what the Asians do.
Right. And it's funny enough, dog, it opened up a discussion about who do we allow to say nigga. And I feel like the darker the skin, the more you can say it. The more saying niggas, Mexicans, yep, niggas, I don't know. But it's also some American word.
Is it that racist to call them saying niggas?
Yes.
Is it?
You call them Arab, nigga? You call them Arab sad niggas, right?
Sad nigga
is a son, I call some Asian niggas rice niggas.
Oh God. Oh God.
And my girl was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said, man, you got the sand niggas and the rice niggas. You got niggas everywhere, dog.
Oh God.
Listen, y'all.
I just know no white people could say it. Like, honestly,
that's all that I don't want.
We've had this discussion on the podcast before, dog.
I said a ton of times.
We've often had this conversation, son. It's like, it never feels comfortable when it's not a black person. Mexicans, like Hispanic people, because you can be black and Hispanic. So Latinx is you black, so you cool.
I don't like that shit either because they don't like us neither.
It depends on which group we talking about.
I'm talking about Mexican people.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Latinx. I'm talking about the black.
Not every Mexican like though. There's some real dark skin Mexicans. They don't like them. Other Mexicans don't like.
They don't like them neither.
You know, that's what I'm saying.
Like dark skin. Like it just seems like nobody across the world likes that shit.
That's a problem to everybody that's not black. But I'm saying
every part of the world.
And there's like black in every part of the world.
Anywhere, dog. Like you are.
You be thinking that all Asians yellow. And they
got dark skin
Asians,
kinky
dark skin Brazilians, dark skin. They everywhere. But my thing is like the more like you say when Asians said. Like, I get we people of color, dog, but y'all are kind of accepted by white people, so no,
the dark-skinned Asians can say it.
Yeah, but they don't be in America like that.
Right.
No, if they do, they probably working under the ground, like, you know.
A lot of Arabs, they say it a lot, and I just be like,
I don't like that shit neither.
I just be looking like,
y'all get treated fucked. It's the thing, though. I think there's a certain way that most black people let it slide because since you're oppressed in a way and for your race too,
and your color,
because it's not even just
you ain't dark skin, but you some kind of nigga to somebody out there.
You is a nigga to white people, so I think that's what
you
people give them that slide, right? That's what that slide. But still,
falafel nigga.
But still, in my black soul, son, I flinch. Like when it's not a black person, I always flinch to some degree. Just the flinch is larger.
A little bit. It's a little bit.
It's small. It's dependent.
I don't flinch, but it does sound kind of weird when I hear Africans.
No, it's an inside flinch. It's like nigga, you ain't black. Like you know what I'm saying.
But when I hear Africans say that, I don't hear a flinch, but I do be like, I be kind of like, you said that African?
I mean, the oppression is everywhere. But I understand what you say on African shit.
It's just like, no, y'all ain't supposed to say that. Like that's so. It's like not that y'all can't say it, but it's like y'all African, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like there is no niggas in Africa. All the niggas are in America, dog.
Nah, like, they got niggas in Africa.
All different parts of Africa.
All them countries that didn't fucking that stole money from Africa and had regimes in Africa and kept them the darker ones down.
It is not just African people in
Africa, boy.
Like they got so many like
them Asians and them Europeans.
Yeah, they have Cam and planted their fucking
even the South like
apartheid, nigga.
They got niggas in Africa. They got niggas everywhere. that is just period. There's niggas everywhere. That's because I get mad when we forget that shit.
Africa.
You know what I mean? Like, cause that's the thing people often forget when we talk about this nigga shit, dog. No, that is like, yes, there's a difference between black American culture and an African, a black African or black Mexican or what have you. But just because our cultures are different don't make them any less black.
Right.
They just have a different culture. I'm a black American. That's different. We have a different culture. The niggas in America is unlike any niggas because we have no connection to no lineage. I often say we're the lost children in history, dog. But we're black.
Children of Israel.
Nigga, but that don't make this African nigga or this... They don't make them less black, bitch, because they deal with the same shit just where they at.
Instead of like hearing the words we hear, they hear another language, but it's the same meaning.
Bruh, and even if it's not a language... You know what I mean? Treatment.
Behavior.
You know what I mean? All that shit. That's why we're going to get to one of the stories we're going to talk about on the starter section, man. But before we get into that, let's explain what this is, man. We're into sideA, man. On sideA,
we didn't get real in this motherfucker.
Right quick, right? We usually start off with that starter section with some of the, hot stories going on in the news and in social media. After starter section, we get into that Bats Nerd Out moment. That niggas talk about some, nerd out shit, whether it's about comic book shit, acting shit, whatever nigga feel like nerding out about, that's what gets nerded out about. After that Bats Nerding Out moment, we get into that Joe Sports.
Sports. Fuck yeah!
Well, Joe gets the sports nerd out on some
shit. I get the nerd out, dog, and I got a few stories, dog. A few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we get out here and tell y'all to turn over to that side Bizzle, that side B, where we get into that Etouffee today, that Dose of Nola America, that No, huh?
Bitch, I know you lie.
And that Hero Highlight, which is another vibe in this show right here. But without further ado, let's get to that starter section.
Should we get that scroll?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Hear ye.
So yeah, the scrolls will be shout out our brother and sister podcast as well as podcasts we just kind of fuck with, as such as the Your 30 podcast with the Black Actopedia, Arrogant Observer, L. Lawrence, whoever, and my dude, my brother in reviewing that, Marty Edwards, favorite host over there. You hear me?
Lamarty and Targaryen. I thank you for the headshots. I will fly with the dragons because of them.
Oh, we finally have no beef between the podcasts.
No beef. No.
Wow.
The peace treaty has been written, and the raven has flown.
Okay.
It's
Sounds
flew
like
out.
You gotta start some beef.
The raven's been flued out.
The raven has been flew out.
That's what's up. The raven's been flued out.
The raven's been flew out, dog.
You gonna get that man some milk of the puppy?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
He got an eighth of a puppy coming
The
his way.
eighth of the puppy. An eighth of the puppy?
An eighth
of the puppy?
Oh, yes.
You hear me?
Oh, yes. I like that.
Yes, nigga. We gonna roll this as some Valerian still. You hear me?
Excalibur, nigga.
You hear me? Also, the Misbelief Radio Show podcast hosted by our partner DC Paul, Oshun Lilith, Malik the Historical Geek, Fat Girl Nola J. Steele, and us. Fat Girl Nola J. Steele and Marty Edwards from Your 30 can also be found on this here thread, on this here channel at The Reviewing Dat Show. You can hit us up at reviewingdat@gmail.com. You refer it, we review it. That's how we get down. We just did Brightburn and Aladdin. Had a lot of fun doing it. The On the Lake podcast made their triumphant return, so shouts out to them. On the Lake with Chelsea, me, I can never get it, man. Rel the protagonist, Sleeping Beauty, and Frankie Cola.
Oh, nah.
We'll Figure This Out podcast with Jay Skills, Lito the God, and Kiki.
Do you love me?
This nigga just be singing, though.
Four Misses in the Mic podcast with L, CJ, Bree, and CC. If y'all want to talk about relationships, y'all want to talk about love, y'all want to talk about marriage, love and marriage, holla at them, because they're the women's with the rings and the things.
I wish y'all could see my hair right now.
He put on a whole ring for this audio thing. I watched him do it like,
that's
put on a ring.
That is
They
real
can't
commitment.
see us.
Right, I'm in the world. All right?
He's committed.
The rings and the things, baby.
Is Therapy Noir still happening? Roxy hit in the motherfucker. Hell no, in the shells in New York.
I don't know. We got to hit them up because Roxy, I know she touring on this comedy scene, so I don't know.
Man, she getting it.
She been killing it.
Well,
though.
listen to their backlog, man. Therapy Noir. Sugar Sassy Sarcasm podcast with Kanye and her sister. Our girl Kanye White just directed her first short.
I know. I saw that.
I saw the pictures.
Yeah, the pictures were looking real nice. I want to see what the outcome of the film gonna be. I can't wait to suck its dick.
Yeah, suck the dick of the film.
That's right. It sounds like it's gonna be dope. It like kind of a murder suspense kind of thing going on.
I don't know. I just know she directed some shit. I'm curious.
And I'm very happy and proud.
Yeah, get it in, especially in Arkansas, because you don't really be hearing about shit going down in
Arkansas. Got a beautiful landscape.
But they do. Why don't they shoot more shit in Arkansas?
Because of the racists in Arkansas. Well, and they probably got the abortion bill secretly before anybody had it.
Oh my God, don't get me started on that.
The
50420 podcast with Sam the Magic Man and Zeke. Fuck What You Heard podcast, Metal Handle God podcast, No Dope on Sundays podcast, Home Video Hustle, Home Video Hustle podcast, and we are living
millennials in the 2000s kind of world. I glad I got my. How you doing there, sugar?
Sugar. As we always say, hit us up at flywithbats@gmail.com. We want you to be part of the conversation.
All the time.
And shouts out to the homie Devin. Not D-Mac Devin to my right. But, oh my God, I'm a fucker. He just told me his damn Instagram. D_Shane Yes. The Shane Ye? The Shane, what do you think that say? Now you're going to have to let me know how to say it again, my nigga.
The Shane Yes? I don't know.
Let me see.
It's D_CHANEYEST.
Shane Yes?
I'm about to say D. Shaniest.
He gonna let us know because we just fucked up his name.
Right. Get us right, dog.
So I'm at our homie 10-year-old Waivers, man. She was just in the movie Mom. And I'm at the Elmwood opening night for the Elmwood opening night for it or whatever. And he walked up on me. He was like, "Yo, Bass." I was like, "Yo, what's up, man?" And he was like, "Man, I'm Devin, this and that." He told me, "Man, I'm a big fan of the podcast, man. I be listening to y'all." Apparently, man, he cool with the homie Little God off of We'll Figure This Out.
Yeah. And
he was like, "Yeah, from they joint, I started listening to y'all's. Now I be freaking looking forward to it." And what's funny is he just tagged us recently, man, saying to check out both our podcasts. And I remember seeing it. I was like, "Oh, that's what the fuck is up."
You know what else tagged this? LT.
Word, did she?
Yeah,
didn't know.
Like somebody was posted something. She said, "I'm looking for a good podcast to listen to," and she said, "I haven't heard them yet, but everybody keeps talking about them. Fly with Bats." And I tagged under that. Everyone was right.
Everyone was right. That's what's up. Come listen to us, LT, baby. You hear me? Thanks for the shout out. Thanks for the support. Anybody listening, once again, hit us up at flywithbats@gmail.com.
Dog, talk to us, dog. We love to talk to y'all, son. We do this for y'all. We talk because we do this. You know, if we did it for us, we didn't need a recorder. We do this for y'all, so we can all have an input and conversation on this, so we can all learn and grow together and fly.
I mean, I kind of do it for like therapeutic reasons to a degree. I've been able to get shit off my life.
I mean,
off my mind. Like, oh, I need to talk. They be getting me misconstrued in these Facebook streets, man. They be reading me wrong. Let me talk. Let me say what I really mean. Let me mean what I really say.
You be giving them bitches time. I ain't got it to give.
I've gotten better.
You have. I remember your Excalibur Slow used to swing for 140 comments long.
I just let it fly, bro. Unless you directly at me, I'm going to give you a little something. And then, even then, now, recently, because sometimes, dog, that shit can harp on your anxiety. Like, when you go to your goddamn notifications, you got like 100, 200 notifications. And it's like, it's just getting intense, like, you know what I mean? And then having to read all that is like, damn, like, and I don't want to make nobody, like, feel played, but at a while, it just get, like, sometimes I get on my Facebook, I see I got buku notifications, I just won't say shit.
That's what I do that often.
I just let
I don't give a fuck if my shit go to 100,000 comments. As of what my post was, what my post was. Y'all discuss that between y'all.
And with the algorithms, dog, people are seeing your posts on different days and shit.
Yeah.
Some people will see a post I put up on Monday on like Thursday, be commenting on it like it's new as fuck, and it's not their fault because that's how it's presented to them.
Because also, like, cause the algorithm is so weird. Niggas thinking that Sammy the Boss Cook is dead again. Like, dog, the man died in 2017.
I mean, that's a whole other thing that old stories get shown like new. But that's another thing, though. Like, one way I don't get that mad at it because a lot of people don't be knowing still. Because when those old posts be getting shared, they still be people like, I didn't even fucking know. And I was like, well, I guess this was for you.
This is that post I wanted to show you. I don't want to say the man name on a podcast, but I said this, right?
Okay, we're into the D-Mac Facebook streets. Don't be a coming soon person, be a here it is person. And that's some real shit to me because it's like, my nigga, like, results matter more so than anything else.
Yeah,
I don't care about results.
But I got this response.
Can't promote without a preview. Be a coming soon because you already got it now type person.
Oh, you always gonna have a motherfucker that's gonna be a negative. He see y'all getting his likes and loves and like, nah, be this person.
No. I don't see that as a negative. I just see it as being contrarian.
And because you know how much I hate that.
Because it's more like you say, my nigga said what he said. Don't try to. I know what I'm saying.
We all know that things gotta come soon before they come, dog. But the thing is, don't be stuck in the coming soon phase, my nigga.
Right.
Have it here to order, nigga.
Right, dog. You're missing the point of what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't
completely over your fucking head.
D ain't saying you can't have a preview. You can't give a nigga a commercial. Nigga said the commercial's for something finished.
Right, dog.
The preview is for something finished.
Right, coming soon.
Coming soon should only mean Soon is as in it's already done. Like a lot of people be saying
a month from now it'll be here.
Now, but it's already done. Not a month from now it's gonna be done. It's done.
Done.
It's done. You only promoting it for something that's finished. A lot of people be like, this is what I'm gonna do and never do.
Thank you. It's all about what I'm gonna do. Like that is the core of the whole fucking
But you reached that
thing.
nigga. You reached him because he probably wasn't coming soon, nigga, about a project of his. And he was like, fuck, my shit been coming soon for 6 years now.
Hit dogs always holler. I don't think the homie fucking been wrong, but like you said, if you feel a certain way about how something hit you, even if it wasn't the intention of the statement, because that's like I think you showing me that happens to me all the time on Facebook. You hear me? That happens so often. I'll put something up, I'm saying this, and then somebody take it to some way. I mean, I don't even know what that even means.
Yeah, like,
I'm not saying that.
Talking about.
You hear me? And again, that's why I like podcasting, because I get to say it how I get to say it.
Anything a nigga ever discussed with me that was negative on my fucking thing, that I said what I said if I felt like it, and if I didn't feel like it, I didn't say nothing. Like that nigga to sit there. Like, you just said what you said. All right, cool. Like, I remember I said something about, like, Jesus, and they gave the slavery and all that stuff with the Bible. And that man said, I think it was Isaiah Stewart. That nigga was like...
Oh, he liked to be contrarian, too.
That nigga was like, what made you...
Why you say his man name? I just realized he just do that.
That's right. I was like, oh, so he just do that,
he just do full name.
Isaiah R. Stewart.
That's how you feel.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, does he listen?
Who knows?
You should, though.
Like, I don't, because sometimes
you just got a shout out. Probably got some followers.
I'm all about, you know, saying what the fuck you mean if you feel like you got to say it. But
he said, he asked me a question of, like, who said that they gave it to us? Where is the information coming from? And
I said, wait, what?
He was like,
who gave what to us?
Like, when I said about the Bible being given to us in slavery, it was that quote I posted about, like, they gave us the Bible, and then they burned us down, some shit like that. I forgot the post.
Well, okay, so he said, who said they gave it to us?
Yeah, and I just looked at the comment, and I just went, and went on by my day. I didn't reply to it. I was like, no, what the fuck? I was like, I'm not about to answer you Sunday, because I see what you're trying to do. I see what you think. I see it, though. You're trying to open this stupid ass conversation door.
He's trying to open
but that's an easy one to walk away from. Sometimes they'll hit you with one that you gotta be like, so I'll be like, wait, nah, son.
Yeah, there's only certain things that like you really just gotta be like, wait a minute, you know. Like I don't like my character being called into question.
Boom.
Like
don't fuck with my character, don't misconstrue my words.
Yeah.
Like, read me right. Like, this is what I said. I didn't say that. I said this. And that's how my traps happen. When a motherfucker, like, niggas say different things. I'll let them say whatever the hell they say. But then they might at me, like, well, you said you should hit kittens in the face. Wait, bitch. Hold on. You're not about to have this documented on my wall under my shit, me saying that shit. Or you go and tell other people in this small ass city we got. Oh, this was, no, nigga, this is what I said. And sometimes, after I've explained it that one time, I should never come back.
That's right. That's what I do.
And then I do. And that's what I should do. I should lay the law and
walk the fuck off.
No,
I explain it every way possible. In this one way,
I will give you this before I cut it out with you. Like, if I feel I need to defend myself, I'll give you an earnest apology to whatever offense I've made to you, because that's apparently there was a miscommunication there.
And that's what a lot of it ends up being, because that's what I started appealing to. I was like, oh, why are we really fighting? I would really get in layman's terms with the motherfucker now, because it's like, this is getting goofy.
What? Come on now, what?
Because I hate when, and some of these niggas be trying to be all super thug shit. I'm like, stop trying to fucking puff your chest out on these Facebook.
On Facebook, dog, come on, guys.
Come on. I just had a situation like that was diffused easily off of me being like, come on, son.
Come on, son. Come on, son.
Come on, son. Online. Fuck. Get out of here.
And then he realized he was tripping. It was a nice moment in black malehood. Because even he was like, I'm tripping. Like, we really like.
Yeah, you tripping, son. What's wrong with your day, brother?
He said, we on Facebook.
Yeah, son, you smoked today, bro.
It was a nice moment, son.
Because the thing is, though, you was tripping, son. Like, and the thing about the keyboard is just, it sometimes can be a personal diary, especially on Facebook, to some. Mm-hmm. But, like, it's not a place I don't fear nothing from it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Some of it is real, but some of it is a cyber world that'll never be real. It's a created facade for a lot of people that live in that kind of matrix. So when people give me like threats or anything like that, or any kind of like this and the third, I even
talk shit. Yeah. Boy, this nigga would throw gasoline on the threat, then walk away with peace. I done seen it. Joe be like, well, fuck it then, nigga. Where you want to meet up at? Oh yeah, nigga. We should talk about this though.
Hold on. No.
Is that it?
Nah.
I need some clarity.
Now when it's a real beef. Now when it's a real beef. I done seen this nigga troll a motherfucker like they got two sides to the AlphaJo.
The thing is, I done talked to Martin and I done read the post. I was like, oh, all right, I see why they fucked up. And that's where the miscommunication comes in. And the thing about me is that once I realize there's a miscommunication, I would definitely take on part of like, hold on, I'm tripping, dog. My bad.
Here go the realest shit that Joe do too. I'll give him this. He will personally message the person instead of continuing it on the page.
I
don't continue this for spectacles to watch.
Yeah, he'll hit the person up directly. Then if they being fuck boys after that, there's like, well, fuck you too.
I think you hit the nail right on the head too. Like I think that might be why I fundamentally hate it so much, because a lot of those arguments can be kind of squashed in private message, but they happen so much on that public forum. I feel like people would just be doing it for fucking attention.
Right.
And not really trying to solve the actual problem with a person they got the problem with.
Because that ego get hit and they don't want to get embarrassed.
Yeah.
They don't want to be seen being wrong in public and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
All that want to like save face in public and shit. Like,
because for me, I don't care if I'm right or wrong, just I don't want to be misconstrued. And that's when my ego come in, is like, no, don't misconstrue me, agree or disagree. Right. Some people is like, I cannot be wrong, and they will fight and fight and fight regardless, just to not look stupid in their eyes.
Some people, I'd be like, oh man, I see what this is, I gotta go. Ain't no talking to you, baby.
You know what I mean? Some people you really gotta take it. Oh, you're not gonna be talked to. I bet people even tell me this once, like this. That's what's funny, dog. There's a community that's been built. Some people like, yo, Martin, don't on the page, don't talk to this person. They don't want to hear you. Stop right now. That's happened a few times, and I'm like, you know what, baby? You're right. And it's usually black women. Thank you, black women, for that a lot of times. But it's like, yo, you right. Because
what is that noise?
PlayStation.
What is it doing?
Cutting off.
Pressing. Yeah, doing some shit. I think it was like it want to be on because it wants to charge the controller, and instead it's just shouting us out. Like, where's your amp, nigga?
Let's put a death to that.
You know what I mean? But let's get into start section, dog. We've been everywhere. Like everywhere, huh?
Yeah, we have, huh?
Lying about how much you had made, rumors and shit that you handmade. Would you buy this if I sold that? Hey, what the hell is my soul at? The American need for American green is America's greed. That's the American dream. Black America too busy chasing white American dreams. But we sleep, so let's everybody eat and repeat. Where the fuck the cheese? Where the mozzarella at? Tell me where it be.
Starting off the starter section, man. Shouts out to the first hip-hop billionaire, Jay-Z.
Billionaire.
We all know this time was coming.
Ain't he been a billionaire?
Combined with his wife, yes.
Yeah. Be combined with his wife.
I thought he was a billionaire on his own.
Now he is.
Okay.
The only people that flirted with it, like Dre was close when he got that Beats by Dre,
yeah.
But it wasn't him by himself. It was like a joint venture that got him there. Then he wound up selling it and wound up selling pieces of it, and so he went under the Billy again. Diddy has come close in previous times, but no, Jigga is standing on his own too.
Dre was supposed to be the one.
Dre was close because Dre actually technically got it, but then when it got pushed, separated, like
it was a joint billion.
Yeah,
so
you're not a billion yet. No, Jigga is
more than us, but
$1 billion Jigga right now, and to see his story, that's got to be applauded. You know what I mean? It's some hero highlight shit, but since it happened today, as coming in the news,
the villain turned hero.
I mean, was he ever the villain?
You sold crack to your moms.
I mean, was he ever the villain?
Uncle, whoever the fuck you so crack to.
I mean, he was always the underdog in our community, though. When it comes to the hip hop shit,
he did terrible things.
I mean, who has it in this American dream as far as becoming a billionaire?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, listen.
The blood of the billionaires, nigga. What they murdered? They said on Game of Thrones, boy. Bron put that shit in perspective.
Villain turned hero.
The way I see it, I only need one of the Lannister brothers alive. Highgarden will never belong to a cutthroat. No? Who were your ancestors? The ones who made your family rich? Fancy lads in silk? They were fucking cutthroats. That's how all the great houses started, isn't it? With a hard bastard who was good at killing people. Kill a few hundred people, they make you a lord. Kill a few thousand, they make you king. And then, all your cocksucking grandsons can ruin the family with their cocksucking ways.
So I wonder if we can start having the
American. He's an American. Would you say
American, huh?
American
drug dealer.
I was just saying,
My nigga.
Can we start having the conversation that maybe Jay-Z is the greatest rapper of all time?
That's been happening.
I think that's been solidified for at least 10 years right now.
Yeah, he got stats.
So, like, in y'all's opinion, is he the greatest rapper of all time?
Yeah.
Stats, subjectively, you gonna fall depending on your day.
Objectively,
stats, he got that.
He's the Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, like
fucking rap.
And I might like other boxers besides, but that's the best way to say it. It's like Floyd Mayweather. Like no one's touching his stats.
Can't be stopped.
You might like other people though. I grew up. Jay-Z was my favorite rapper for the longest. You know what I mean? But even in my adulthood, I don't listen to Jay as much as I used to because I got other niggas I've also gotten into and such, even more so. But stats, most number ones, most platinum albums. You talking about he got all the flows, he got topics, he got like he's undeniable everywhere. Then you get into the business acumen and what he's done for hip hop and his impact and his inspiration. It's like even though now we often say all these little niggas is like some kind of version of Lil Wayne or Kanye West right now. Like, cause Kanye West broke Drake, and a lot of them are Lil Drakes too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And all the Futures, that's Wayne. Like, it's like all of them are like little versions of some version. Both Wayne and Drake and Kendrick and J. Cole and all the niggas running the game get their blueprint from Jigga.
Mm-hmm. And Nas.
Jay-Z mostly.
Yeah, and as much as I love Nas,
they respect Nas.
You know,
but Jigga was the flashiest situation.
Jigga was the ultimate end goal.
And Jigga had the flows. Nas ain't had that many flows.
Nas had the flows. He didn't have many songs.
He had the content.
He had great content, dog. But how many like Nas flows were you like, man, that bit. You be like, that's cool for this beat. Yeah. But like Jigga had them flows that made niggas want to flow like him. Like, you know how I mean? Like, oh shit.
Jigga was he had a fire ass flow in One Mic.
That's my favorite Nas song.
Like notable flow.
That's my favorite Nas song. Like One Mic out of all of them, dog. That one just still touches me. Period. Yeah. I love a lot of Nas songs because once again, like we growing up in that era with them niggas.
I love Nas a lot.
You know what I mean?
Stillmatic.
I like more the Illmatic. Funny enough, controversial.
Wow. Yeah, that is controversial.
My shit. I love Illmatic is classic.
I like them both. Yeah.
The impact of this, when he was like 16, 17-year-old nigga coming in the game with something like Illmatic in the 90s, it's like Martin to me. You know what I mean? Like, if you grew up in the 90s, Martin, the TV show, gonna hit you differently than if you in 2019 trying to watch it back. Right. Same with Illmatic. If you grew up when that bitch dropped, there was nothing like it. Right. But if you put that bitch on right now in 2019, I think Stillmatic could be a better, a more enjoyable vibe.
Yeah, to keep up with current times. Yeah, Stillmatic got Braveheart on that.
Boy, Stillmatic had Poison. Ether. Fucking Got Yourself a Gun. Had fucking Rewind.
Yeah,
Rewind. Ooh.
And then song P. Diddy too.
Dog, that wasn't on there.
You Can Stop Me.
No, that's not on Stillmatic.
What's that on?
That's way earlier.
That's like 90s.
Yeah, like yeah, it's 90s, late 90s.
Braveheart is definitely on there.
I think Braveheart on there. There's some great songs on Stillmatic, dog. That's my joint, dog. But
if I Rule the World,
One Mic is on Stillmatic.
If I Rule the World,
I Know I Can is on Stillmatic. If I Rule the World is 90s shit, my nigga. Yeah, my nigga. Yeah, that's 90s shit. If I Rule the World is 90s shit. Stillmatic is the one. Like Stillmatic was his grand return. Like you name all his shit, that was his rise. But then he dipped for a minute and Jigga put out Takeover and then, him and Jigga shit. And then he didn't put out an album for a minute. And he came with that Stillmatic, and that Stillmatic had that Ether, had that Got Yourself a Gun, had that Rewind, had that One Mic, had that Poison. You know what I mean? They had all these just joints. It was like shit. He came back like, I am Nas. Respected.
Yeah.
Straight up and down. You heard me? But, yeah, dog. And now he's the first black billionaire talking about Jay-Z. Yeah, you talking.
Jay-Z gave Nas a job again.
I mean, he was his boss for a second.
Right.
When he became the president of Def Jam. When I'm talking about like Grizz all the time, I'm talking like hip-hop figure, not even just rapper. Because you know what I mean? That's going to always be subjective. A different rapper going to touch a different person. You know what I mean? Like we talked about off mic about Eminem, about how in the black community, people going to look at Eminem one way, but we got to remember that white community still existed. And for them, he was like Tupac and shit. A lot of times, we can't identify with Eminem because we in a little white trailer park boy. His story was for his freaking audience. Which is why a lot of black niggas we identify with because we black. It just is what it is. But you can't, deny talent. But stats is stats.
Stats.
And him and them got crazy stats, but he ain't got all the stats Jigga got.
No. Number one, let me tell you something, dog. Jay-Z is the Kobe Bryant of rap. Okay?
MJ, bro.
No.
MJ.
No. MJ is not Jay-Z.
It's MJ, dog.
I don't think so. I think Kobe Bryant.
Lil Wayne is Kobe, dog. I'm talking Impact. All these little niggas is Lil Wayne. All these niggas right now is Lil Wayne.
I gotta say,
he got all these children. Wayne got all his kids, man. MJ is Jigga, dog. Big Pac and Big in them is like Kareem and them or some shit.
So okay,
you know what I mean? We
Magic and shit.
Right? Yeah, that's what we talking. That's Pac and Biggie. They them, but MJ is fucking Jigga. So Kobe is Wayne.
Who is LeBron?
Kendrick right now.
Get the fuck out.
Either Kendrick or Cole. That's the two. They the niggas running the.
I don't even know if I could call it either one of them.
Kendrick, Cole, and Drake running the game. If you're gonna talk about who running the game, it's Kendrick, Cole, and Drake. That's the three light skinned niggas. That's the running the game.
Yeah.
Oh no, Kendrick ain't light skinned. He yo color. Yeah. J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick been
Drake
numbers. We talking stats again.
Drake is the Steph Curry.
Yeah, you heard me. Stats.
I'll say that. Yeah. I will say
Drake is Steph Curry. There we go. That's a good one.
LeBron is hard to name in terms of hip hop.
J. Cole, Kendrick, dog.
I don't know.
Kendrick
dog.
is the Kawhi Leonard of rap.
Nah, I ain't gonna put him no Kawhi Leonard. No, like because he's so newly coming up. Like
no Kawhi not newly.
No, I'm talking about
LeBron before in the championship.
I'm talking about as far as esteem. Like niggas is really sucking his dick the past 2-3 years. I'm talking about when you say Kobe and we talking LeBron and shit. LeBron been fucking get his dick sucked for longer. I put like there's a newer cat than J. Cole and like J. Cole say I'm middle child. They got a newer cat that can do that. That can take Kawhi's spot. Feel me? Like they just started really giving this man his real respect even publicly. Like as far as like niggas mention him with the greats and shit. They weren't doing that a few years ago.
So now what you so is one of them niggas got to be KD.
We on LeBron, son.
LeBron
is he the Cole? Who is doing it more?
I said LeBron is Cole.
Like who is doing it more than? But once again, Kendrick won all them Grammys and shit. Like Kendrick got the. It's like either one you can't be wrong. You couldn't be wrong on either one. Like I can't think.
One thing is right. Drake is definitely Stephen Curry.
For real. Because who else is touching them in their generation? Because their generation was Kid Cudi. He kind of around, but he ain't really like heralded like he would be. Wale, they don't talk about Wale like Big Crit.
Big Crit has up and downs.
Big Sean.
Big Sean is like the fourth man. He'll be James Harden.
Who else is in their generation? Because that's the last generation I was really on. ASAP came a couple years after them. Chance the Rapper. No, that's with ASAP. Who else in their generation? Somebody I'm not saying. Say Wale, Big Crit, Big Sean, Drake. J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. Was that them? Was that them? Because like I said, ASAP came that next year. Because I'm even thinking about the covers. I feel like there's somebody I'm not saying Kid Cudi. There's somebody I'm not saying that's with them. But
B.O.B.
Damn, B.O.B. did not keep up. He did
not at all.
He did not keep up.
He had like a couple of catchy tunes. He got sponsored by Adidas and shit.
And then he started thinking the world was flat and no, he's not even in this conversation.
That nigga fell off the entire wall.
Is there electronica in this one?
Nah.
No.
He's always been the lyricist conversation.
No. Their generation. Didn't he come out? Didn't he get hot around their time?
He got kind of hot.
I mean, that he was grinding their time. I'm not talking about on a level because he didn't put out the product. But I'm talking about
not
as
even
far
like coming out. Like he came out before. Like that.
He was before them, like a year before them.
Yeah, I think he just got recognized by XXL.
Because that one song went crazy hot for him, and then he summoned again. I feel like he in this, but he could be before. But like dog, out of them, it's them three.
Yeah, at this point right now, used to Drake.
Tyler before or after them?
Tyler is fucking garbage.
Tyler is not garbage.
Tyler, he is a trash artist.
God.
Yeah, Tyler Creator.
Oh, I think it's hot take.
I think his production is mediocre. You know what I'm saying? I think his lyrical content is mediocre. Like I think he's just a what's the fucking word I describe niggas that do this shit? Like he's a fucking
pan artist?
No, he's like he's an artist that just does weird shit, not because he's a weird person, but because he's aware that it's weird and like a big contrast. Like his like quirkiness does not come off as real.
All right, so
I don't agree.
I talked to people who actually went to high school with him, and he said he's been weird all in high school.
I just don't agree. We gotta agree or disagree on that one with Tyler. I
can do that.
We gotta agree or disagree.
I'm not a fan of him.
I'm a fan of Tyler, and I think
okay. So all right, you're not a fan.
I'm not a fan of his music.
Or him as a person. He laid it out. He think the nigga
no.
like the music.
Personally, no. I don't think he's a fake person. I think he's a fake artist.
I think the music is fake.
I just think no. I think the color of the music is fake.
So you're saying that that he is making
I think
fake magic.
He's like trying to be like
He's like
what's the word?
He's selling us a fucking
not
dream
like
or
not provocative, but kind of like that. Like it's kind of like.
Well, I think
I'm just not a fucking.
I think he has a beautiful evolution, especially where he came from. His last 3 albums have like gone like left in a lot of beautiful ways, dog. Like, there's this one he was like this last one is straight down the glove ass shit. Like the one he just dropped, that shit is straight.
I was like, who?
Childish Gambino is mainly singing,
dog?
right, dog? Like you.
Like,
but the
happened?
one before that started leaning towards that he's singing more. It was more light music. He rapping about more positive things. It's like, dude, you found love somewhere, because his early works is like Eminem ripoffs, just in black ways and shit. It's like, damn, nigga, you're demented. The whole squad.
Yeah, but he can flow. That's one thing.
I mean, him and Earl. Him and Earl spitters.
Earl Sweatshirt?
Yeah, Earl is spitter.
Yeah, Earl.
So I'm just saying, if I was to look at his first album and then look at the last album that he just put out there, son, like, it's almost a different motherfucker to me, son. So I could appreciate, like, just the growth in him as a human being not freaking a teenager no more, and him trying to at least stretch himself out there.
Yeah, he's channeling his inner artist and growing, and searching and trying, and he hitting marks. Some of them may not be hit his phone, but I think he's hitting a lot more marks on this album than he has on any other one. But you like you said, you've seen the growth in the last 3 that leads up to this one.
I just leave it as like I think we said this previously. Thought he's an acquired taste. So I can understand when they be like, I ain't fucking with her. Like, yeah, I get it. I get it.
I could take that.
I get it, dog. But like, it's not the same taste that it was. So that's why I'm like, okay, well, check out his.
I will give his newest shit a fair shake because I'm all about fairness. You know, I'll give it. I will be pleasantly surprised if I do like it. Like I do like having my mind changed about shit I don't like. So you know. I'm willing to do some growth myself.
Well,
I definitely wasn't a fan of Tyler at first. Like, respected, but wasn't a fan. Now this one has made me a fan.
Well, so we talking about people not being a fan. Look like we gonna ever see John Boyega in a Spike Lee movie, because Spike Lee done pissed this man off and pissed off a whole bunch of the Black British community. Because again, this conversation's come up. It came up for Get Out for Daniel Kaluuya. You know what I mean?
Samuel Jackson, yeah.
Yeah, and that was a whole deal. And it's a conversation that keeps being had about how the Black British actors apparently taking on gerbs.
I mean, maybe we should start speaking in
Are they?
Go take their jobs. I guess I don't know.
But are they? Are they though? Like, are they taking our jobs at a noticeable rate?
I feel like you get the job you earn.
Boom. I feel like this, though. We live in fucking America, son.
Acting ain't a job where you just get it because you're British.
No, exactly. They're not getting it because they're British. They're getting it because they're good actors, dude. No matter what, if I put out audition tape, I'm gonna be competing against like 100 niggas. Now, if that's 100 niggas, whether they were born here or not, if you're on American soil and you live here and you paying taxes and you're auditioning, honestly, dog, I ain't being no hoe ass nigga. Why you being a bitch and being scared to fucking audition up against them niggas?
Right.
I'd rather beat the world.
Fight your sword. Put your sword.
Put your sword up here.
Let me say one thing. I feel like just underneath the surface with that shit, maybe, just maybe, it might be something about white people in the U.S. movie industry like people with dark skin more if they're from like London, England, or if they have like an English accent.
So
like
you
they
like
give
a
them
better
like
type of black?
Yeah.
Put it like
American. They come with some kind of sucking language that makes them a little bit more eloquent.
Yeah.
Especially from the homeland of most Europeans.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say 2 things on that. One, I know that does happen. That some people will hold that perspective, and I would just say fuck them. That's fucked up. But you can't do nothing about that. But I would like to think that more people don't hold that perspective than do. And I'm gonna say if most of the jobs are happening because of straight skill, then stop whining. If there's jobs happening because of what you're saying, then that's a fight. But that's a fight you wouldn't be able to win regardless. Like, that's an impossible fight to win. Because you can't pick out a racist. You don't know who.
Yeah, like you don't.
You
just
just don't know.
You're not there in that chair, dog.
You know what I mean? If it wasn't going to go to a British black nigga, then it might just be racist. Give it to a white person any goddamn way. So that's one of those fights. We can't fight on that level even though those people going to exist. But the other thing I'm going to say is not just on the fight of it. Black people in Europe deal with racism, and that's the thing that a lot of Black Americans will not give them the light to.
They deal with the racism over there, but white racists here, I feel probably like black people from there.
And I can understand that, but what I'm saying, I'm talking about.
I can definitely see that.
I'm talking about, but when Black people, other British and European Black people, as if they don't understand oppression.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying,
no.
I'm saying over here that's fucking. I can't speak for what white people gonna do because white people gonna white people.
Black
but I
people
just get mad when our people do stuff that is nonsensical, like hate on people that look like us, just because they're that side of the pond.
Totally.
As if they're not, as if whiteness ain't everywhere, or as if, like you just said a while earlier, darkness all over the world gets bullshit thrown at it.
Plus, the slave trade definitely went to Britain.
Come on, dog.
It's a lot of actually London and slavery go hand in hand. If you look at the UK and London, how much they captured over Africa and a lot of areas that from Benin and all these other places. Like you look at the dog, if anybody know about oppression, they do. But I will say this: we just have two different stories of oppression.
Yeah.
We got American oppression.
Yeah.
And we got niggas and all this other shit. And they got some oppression that they deal with. But trust and believe that if they go on one side of the water or they want to go on the other, they're going to get most likely the same oppression. Like, they're going to get oppressed.
And they're going to get oppressed in some way.
In some way. And I'm like, stop. It's bad. We don't need another reason to separate.
Right, dog. Yeah. We need to unite the niggas of the world.
You know what I'm saying? And especially if we talk about something like, because it's not like you saying that shit when they go in sports and decide in basketball to go draft this nigga, draft that nigga, like, oh, don't get him because he ain't American. Right. They're like, no, we getting the best talent. Right so now. So if we talking talent, my nigga, they don't really got that many black people in the game as is. When we talking about Europe, America, what? If you get all the black people on both sides of the pond, it's still not going to amount to just how many white Americans are here taking up roles already. So it's like, y'all, that you sound like crabs in a barrel when you start presenting that to me, dog.
Niggas like the white man only give us so many opportunities, and here you come taking them all the rest of them away.
Yeah, pond, nigga.
You are.
But this is the scene, and we're gonna try to not hear the British black woman in the background.
What if she ghetto British black?
Nigga, listen, bro.
Oh fuck no.
Fall back and fall away from taking all of our roles. Like we have dope, talented, trained, qualified black actors.
See, at this point, I was like, this is gonna go left.
And at the end of the day, black Brits just come cheap.
Then it went fucking left.
I agree, somewhat.
Then I was like, okay, so it talk sense.
A black British actor is better suited than black.
What's this accent, first of all?
Stateside roles because they don't carry the burden of fucked up black American history.
See, if this point was unpacked, it could go somewhere. But it didn't go nowhere.
Really delve into black American.
What she just spoke over was him saying that British, and this is an American actor with a British accent speaking a black American writing this dialogue, which is kind of unfair if you ain't gonna, like the lady kind of saying in the background, if you ain't gonna unpack this or if you ain't gonna take a true British perspective as well into your writing, it's kind of unfair. But what they said was that that the reason why British actors are getting roles are because they don't come with the black American the baggage, the trauma of, slavery, lynching, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
And I think that's what white people like. I'm sorry to cut you off. I really, really am. But I think white people like it when they don't have that trauma because it's like, we don't have to worry about them talking about slavery or race or anything. Like, they can pretend that race doesn't matter with them, even though it really fucking does.
Even though it still does. And again, that might be a percentage, dog, but I'm not going to take that as the majority as to why. Because it's not like there's more British black actors in the game than American. We still outnumber them like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. No,
you know what I mean? We just do.
Maybe 5 British actors, for real.
No, we can name off our head. You know what I mean?
But I can name you Eddie Murphy.
We can just go on and on. It sounds like the white niggas tripping about us. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, dog.
The white American privilege is a bitch, right?
The black man is like, listen. The white man didn't let us get all these movies right here. And here you come taking, not only are you taking the roles, you're taking the best ones, where we actually look like human beings. And we don't want that around here. them rules go to us.
And Samuel Jackson felt like Daniel Kaluuya could not understand the nuances of being a black American dealing with black American racism. And I think what Daniel Kaluuya was saying is, yeah, but I understand the freaking nuances of being a Brit dealing with Brit racism. Yeah, like that shit is still how white people play it. It's very similar because it's not like it's overt. Like racism in the 50s in Europe versus racism in the 50s in America was probably different as fuck. To a degree. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak on it because I don't know enough about it. But racism in 2019 is so subtle and so underhanded that most likely if you've been growing up in the 80s, 90s to 2000s as a black person in either, you're going to be dealing with it in a more underhanded way than you would have before. You heard me? So, like, I ain't saying that Samuel Jackson's entirely wrong. I understand where he's coming from. But I can't help
do, dog. You from this land,
look at black-ass Daniel Kaluuya and know that, nigga, you ain't even like... But like medium brown, nigga. You was a dark-skinned man, and I know as a mostly dark-skinned man, my goddamn self, it's an interesting walk traversing these white streets.
Let me tell you something, son. When that boy walked in America, before he opened his mouth, every cop that saw that nigga probably wanted to shoot him. That's how much black he looked, dog.
He said they had a freaking spidey sense from wherever they were. Like, I just feel like something I need to shoot just got off a plane. Why?
Hold on.
Whoa.
I feel like there's a nigga that need to be put down.
Just one.
Just one.
The
darkest of them all. He's talking to Wesley Snipes. Me, this nigga's power strong in him.
But back to the Brit lady. She's hilarious to me because she's so bad. So I feel you, baby.
I want to fucking scream.
How can someone so virtuous and so talented be so fucking ignorant?
The irony of this entire conversation.
You're not unburdened, Olu. British ships were the dominant force in the Atlantic slave trade. Almost
Black British people know this.
Kidnapped Africans who died during the Middle Passage. So you and your mans and your fellow Black British blokes.
I can vote me up.
You didn't come out of this shit unscathed. You just have Stockholm syndrome.
Wow.
Dog. We only got a few more seconds on the clip. It's like 4 seconds. Let it finish.
All over the captors. Get all the way the fuck out of here with that nonsense.
What?
What you saying?
Son, how dare you, Spike Lee, and whoever helped,
whoever
did it, write that shit.
Yeah.
Dog. How dare you have this man be ignorant of black British culture and then have the American to tell about black British culture? That is all the way fucked up. All the way fucked up, dog. That for you to do that, say it was that one or two things. You just trying to throw a blow and be salty as fuck, or you really ignorant to black British culture yourself?
That's what I said. If you're gonna have a character on here and you want to get into this conversation, somebody in that writer's room need to be a black Brit. You know what I mean? Like I can't go in the writer's room and tell the Creole story and everybody in there is not Creole. It all look like me or white or Asian or something. And we talking about we gotta tell the Creole story. That's not right.
I got a Native American story. We got a bunch of white folks in here. Okay. Sounds all right.
You have Jamaican in the back. So it's like, dude. So I'm sorry, dog. It's a different walk. It's like when we talked about how like even the nuance of Zoe Saldana playing freaking Nina Simone, and we like, man, like there's certain parts of that struggle of a dark skinned black woman in America that you just not gonna be able to act. You know what I mean? Like
came a long way, but sorry to say you went the wrong way with that one.
Yeah, you know,
they appreciated the thought.
Yeah. And that's why
the execution was horrible.
And I have never seen that Martial movie with Chadwick Boseman, dog. But
I know he killed it as an actor.
Oh yes, there's nothing that he cannot do. He's about to be a samurai. He's everything. He's black man.
But he damn sure ain't Thurgood Marshall.
But yeah, dog, you should have produced that joint. Picked another great role for yourself in that bitch.
Right.
And got some light skinned cat to play Thurgood Marshall so you could have some historical accuracy, dog. Like me as a dark skinned person, even though I know in this country, light skin privilege and white privilege has been a thing that's often on the freaking neck of dark skinned people. That don't mean me as a dark skinned person want to still do that shit to other motherfuckers. That's not cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Say, son, I do not want to play. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I don't know with me, because the way I look, I'm gonna have to play somebody that's Arabic, but I feel bad. I wouldn't do it as I get older in the fame. I'd probably do it as grunt jobs and shit, because I had to in this acting game. But I don't know, dog. I always felt like when they wanted me to play other roles or other races, I didn't really like it too much.
Here's the thing, son. I feel like you as an actor, because you what they call racially ambiguous in our streets, you can play those roles, but here's what I would stop if I was you. If they asked you to play an historical figure.
Yeah.
that's like Hispanic or that's Arab. It's like, nah,
so
son.
I'm not about to play Che Guevara.
You feel me?
You know
That's where I would full stop. It's one thing to be, you know what I mean, the guy that's just, you know what I mean, that's like, it's one thing, because it is, I feel you, it is kind of fucked up.
Egypt or some shit like that.
But like, it is, I feel where you're coming from. It is fucked up, dog, but I feel like there's ways you could play with that, but I would never want you to be nobody real when you could have got somebody from that.
Yeah, really playing a non-fictional character, yeah, I would let like somebody else do that. But if you're just playing a character, I mean, just me personally, like it would, like I would feel less bad about it if I like consulted with somebody of that culture and be like, what's the proper way to
go do your homework.
Yeah, just do your homework.
It's gonna be Joseph Pons as Paul Robeson.
But no, you can't do that. But see, that's where the problems come from me and whatnot. And this was very unfair of Spike Lee to do, because the same things you fighting, you start to perpetuate in a different manner.
Yeah. Spike Lee, this is just a bad taste of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a faux pas.
And you said a W. Black Klansman was tight.
I still never saw that.
It was tight.
Real honestly, dog, real talk, dog, that like, if anybody that's from Britain that's black that would be mad at it, I understand. And I also reach out to Spike Lee to see that nigga want to get educated. But Spike is a hard up nigga from New York, and he's very fucking hard headed, dog.
True.
So who knows? Who knows? He's so stuck in his ways sometimes.
Yeah.
That's
what everybody say.
That's a thing that's said. Yeah. It's definitely a thing that's said. And he came to Dillard a few times. You can kind of catch that vibe.
Yo, you can definitely catch it. I'm like, oh, like you Spike Lee and everything.
Everybody calls him
you got
sir.
some ways about you.
You kind of mean.
Everyone calls him sir on the set.
You hear me?
Everyone.
But I believe it. He's put out some classics. So
yeah. Hey. But my nigga, you bleed like I bleed.
True. Also true.
I'm gonna work with this nigga, so I'm gonna cut this short.
No, listen, like, I want to work with you, but at the same time, my nigga, you play basketball, you a Knicks fan, you know what it's like to stand up for your shit in the eyes of danger, like you faced with fucking Reggie Miller. Well, that's how I feel about you, nigga. I'm gonna stand up in his eyes and act and let you know how I feel, and also cast me in a role because I kill that shit, and I'm American. But here you go.
Netflix becomes the first major Hollywood studio to pledge to fight Georgia's abortion bill.
Good job, Netflix.
No, yeah. But I'm scared.
Yeah, that's also a scary prospect.
Don't fight them,
because
let them lose and let us win.
Louisiana is fucking up. Well, we fucked up.
Let me tell you about that.
Fuck the South right now.
Let me tell you about that. So
is there an update?
I got into a debate about this with somebody on my Facebook wall, and the things we were talking, and I thought about it. I said, all right, cool. I see what it was. And the thing is about politics is that you do got to play some, for you to win big, you got to play the weasel way out. And with the governor, even though he's pro-life.
Choice.
Pro-choice, that's what I'm going to say.
Wait.
No, he's not pro-choice. Governor Bells is pro-life.
He pro-life?
Yeah, he's pro-life.
He's a Democrat that's pro-life?
Yeah, he's always been pro-life.
Okay.
But the thing is.
Can't fuck with that.
Right.
The only reason he signed this bill, you know what I'm saying?
Because he's pro-life.
No.
It's a pro-life bill.
It's because, because even though he's pro-life, he's still a Democrat, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, if you want to be a Democrat, you still have the heels of Democrat. But to play the game of politics, you know that this shit is going to be Supreme Court to go in a rule for it to be a rule. So you sign the bill to please the Republicans to get off your, but to get the Republicans off your back from saying like, all right, if he goes against this bill, the Republican would state that it is going to attack him now on it, saying, look, he's not da. But see, and this is what his platform is always stuff for. But you play politics and say you go for the bill, and then you leave it up to the Supreme Court, who's most likely going to knock the bill out the way.
It's a Republican Supreme Court, though, isn't it? Ain't most of the judges?
That's not yet.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know.
The Supreme Court might be like all of this. I'm
not fucking with just how
how it's going down is dirty.
It's so whack, and just we've already spoke at length on the other side about how just the makeup of it is stupid, is dumb, is freaking backwards, it's caveman mentality. Y'all tripping, leave motherfuckers alone. But I'm speaking as an actor out in this game, dog. Right now, major spots in the south of Louisiana and Georgia. And both loud motherfuckers, Louisiana and Georgia, are passing this shit for right now and trying to pull this. And now spots like Netflix, spots like Disney, they got some heavy hitter names that's talking about pulling out of the south. Meanwhile, California over here saying, look, we'll write you some money to come back. It really
makes you look at like, whoa, what should I do?
And for a nigga, and for a New Orleans actor, we already got fucked before. We had the full game at one point. Like, niggas was mad. Louisiana was Hollywood South. We had the #1 spot for movie making, period. Then Governor Jindal, trying to be freaking president, signed that goddamn shit.
Took us out the game.
To give us tax credits. And then Georgia took our blueprint. And then they became basically the #1 spot in the South, making films, producing films and such.
I'm still very angry about that.
When we got hit with that shit a few years ago, our freaking film industry got cut in half. Like, it was bad. Now, in the past 2 years specifically, it's coming back. Like, it's gotten a lot more busy. Auditions been flourishing. Things have been coming back. We even have shows that set here, like Preacher, like Claws. Like,
they're trying to cut the faucet completely off.
You know what I mean? But once again, so we finally making our comeback,
and then water running. And
then you gonna come with this shit, and it's like, yo.
I just don't understand how we in 2019 living in such caveman thoughts.
When science is here to disprove all the dumb shit.
It's a mob mentality, dog. The media has that much control.
And the dumb myth of church and state being separated. Right. When church and state are freaking banging their asses off.
They are banging.
Well, they are banging.
Apparently the church says from the Bible that life starts at the first breath. Not apparently in the womb.
Which version you reading? Because that's what they gonna hit you with.
The version I'm reading? Nigga, you put that bitch in all of them. It's in every version.
Yeah, man.
Every version of the Christian Bible.
Okay.
Well, speaking of, Christians, R. Kelly's
Christian.
he made that Christian album. He made that gospel joint.
You saved me. You saved me.
11 more tapes have been uncovered.
Oh no. Fry him already. Like, what are they waiting for?
Is this the same jugs? I'm looking at that same dent.
No, they just keep on using the same picture a lot in the news stories. It's not new mug shots.
No, they just keep putting them in the same jail. Why don't you leave that town?
It's Chicago.
Fuck.
But like when I saw this in the news, I was looking at it because it's not even like news anymore. Like, people don't even care. It's like it's a foregone conclusion.
It's like just arrest the nigga already.
Everybody's made up their mind about the shit.
So
who gonna bail him out this time though? Is what I want to know.
Dog, even the documentary is going up for Emmy consideration. Y'all been seeing that? I laughed. I was like, oh, they got these videos that they promoting for your consideration Emmys.
Wow.
Because they trying to get some awards on that ass.
How would that make you feel if you are Kelly? Like, the documentary that basically fried your image like to finito is about to get an Emmy.
Well, it's up for it's trying to be considered.
Fuck.
It's on a campaign.
You gotta be in jail watching that. Like, man, if them niggas go for an Emmy for real.
If they can consider.
Surviving R. Kelly is nominated for.
Yeah, they're trying to get nominated because the way that a lot of people don't know that shit go down is people campaign and put money and bullshit into getting considered for these awards, and then they get considered, and then they may get nominated. Then, you know what I mean? It's like I understand why people say the politics never stop.
I think R. Kelly would be so narcissistic that if it did win an Emmy, he would consider himself
some kind of
like a winner of an Emmy of some kind, like, you know.
Of course, they made this false image about a true guy like myself.
I'm an Emmy award-winning criminal.
I'm artiste. I honestly think he blocks it out. I think if you brought that up to him, he would pretend it don't exist.
I could also believe that. I could believe that also.
Do you believe me? I feel like you
yeah.
them niggas.
Yeah, just totally just phase it out.
Documentary about me? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah,
The only thing I think about when it comes to R. Kelly, dog, is that meme that said, when you've been winning the talent show in jail for 6 years straight, and R. Kelly show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's the only thing I think about. R. Kelly going off in jail singing. I believe I can fly.
Son, that's some funny shit to actually have that talent like that, and he's freaking... He needs to fry. Go fry somewhere, R. Kelly. We need to be done with you. I just thought it was...
Yeah, we really need
more
to be
tapes,
done
more
with
child tapes. More child tapes.
Son, he has a fucking library full.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying? Man. You ever seen the Congress library?
That's what he got.
That's what he got. He got the letter that you got to slide down with the tapes. You know what I'm saying?
That's so nasty. He got Scrooge McDuck tapes.
Right.
He says jump in them bitches like toys, swim through the tape.
That is horrifying.
This is wrong. Stop borrowing money from 50 Cent. Everybody.
Say something. If you
I would never borrow money from 50 Cent.
I mean, you gotta pay it back.
The newest nigga he trolled is Rotimi. You know what I mean? Who he play?
Who the fuck is Rotimi?
He on Power, man.
That sounds like some kind of pasta.
Oh.
I'm gonna have me some shrimp Rotimi. You heard me, with a glass of Moscato. Fucking Rotimi. Why would you name your kid that or yourself that?
He a nigga that we want dead, right? Dre, is that his name on the Dre?
Dre, yeah.
Dre on Power, yeah, man. Yeah, so apparently 50 went in his ass and we owed him 300K. He was going in your boy ass that was on Atlanta. He on his new show now. What's his name? I can't think of his name. It's like, I'm like, dog, I would not borrow anything from 50 Cent. And somebody said to me, because I shared this, they was like, why do they keep doing it? And I said, man, you know what I think it is? Off of meeting him. He cool. And I think
he'll let you do it. Like, hey, you
know what I'm saying? I think they get wrapped up in it because that was remember when I talked about when I met him. So it was like one of those things of how I was surprised that this nigga like cool as fuck. And I think they get caught in that character, that part of him. Oh, he's so cool. He's like, you know what I mean?
That nigga back whenever.
Yeah, and no, nigga, he's still this other nigga too. Yeah,
right.
That's not how I built this legacy I got, nigga. Yeah, niggas give it back to me whenever.
Right, so y'all forgot. Yeah, he is cool, but he's this whole villain nigga too.
Yeah. And dog, real talk, son. This nigga Rotimi out there making song videos and shit while you on me 300K. So you got enough to make albums and singing shit.
That's what 50K made the acting nigga about. He's like, you on this new show, so I know you got this money to pay me back, nigga. I'm like, oh,
dog, you ain't pay me a quarterback, dog. Come on, dog. You ain't pay me a grand or nothing. You over out here singing and dancing and you on new shows and shit. But a punch in your fucking nose. You look at Ken because you on my show. I done paid you 300K. Nigga, what the fuck?
I could gouge your shit.
The nigga look like he already got punched in his fucking nose.
Yeah.
His boy nose look flat like
that's what people often rib him about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his big ass
motherfucking
nose.
Cool. Okay.
I hope.
You know what I'm saying?
But I tell you this though, you just don't troll 50 Cent. And the thing about it is that nigga, Rotimi, is a very cut guy. I'm pretty sure he still wouldn't try 50 Cent. He'll walk up to 50 Cent. If he don't come with that money, 50 Cent's gonna punch him in the nose.
You heard about the Power spinoffs?
No, there's a Power spinoff now. That's
either this season or the next. I forget. This season's the last season of Power. And
Tyreek must be going to do something.
And but their plan is to do spinoffs still in the world. So this story's gonna end. There's like a couple that they're planning.
How many seasons is Power?
I think it's about to end on 6.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a watch after it's all said and done.
Yeah, son. Especially as season 2, it start taking off nicely.
I fucked with it. It was very good.
Yeah, that's our show. Me and Joe, we ready to come in August. But get them Power, dog. It's nice. But I'm curious. I want a job. I want them. That's what I want to know about. Cause you making 3 more crime-based fucking shows out here on some spinoffs, nigga. What's jam, dog?
50 Cent, dog. You ain't gotta owe me nothing. I mean, I ain't gotta borrow nothing from you, dog. Just let me pay me what I acted for.
Just throw them auditions out there more widespread.
I'll work for mine, my nigga.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I want motherfuckers to do. That's all I want motherfuckers to do.
Tag 50 in this.
Y'all heard about Lamar Odom motherfucking talking about the Khloe Kardashian beat the shit out of some chick he was fucking with.
Yeah, my Kris Jenner watched.
Yeah. Dog, they gonna be some freaking some movie gonna come out.
Did you hear about
them, dog?
Like tell-all?
It's gonna be some mob shit, dog. I bet you anybody Kardashians on some mob shit.
Lamar Odom confessed his love for Tyrese P. Henson that they used to have a thing going on.
Yeah, I did see that.
And like while Khloe was with Khloe, and then when it ended, that's when he wound up marrying Khloe after that.
I didn't even know they had a thing until he said to that news drop recently about him shouting her out like that and putting their business out there.
Yeah, no, I was like, all right, Lamar, you were at an all tell all right now, huh?
Does celebrity really get you that loose lips? Because there's certain shit is not
son, some of the Kardashians get you fucked up, son. I don't know what it is.
I think that's true.
Everybody that ever fuck with a Kardashian, they went a whole nother way with their life. What's his name? Rob Kardashian. I don't know what the fuck he's even doing anymore.
He's a Kardashian. No, you can't use him as an example.
I'm talking about the father.
But how you gonna say, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, you gotta talk about other people, not people in their family.
I mean,
like people that they fucked up.
I was looking at what Kris Jenner did to him. Because really it's all done by Kris Jenner.
Oh, so you think Jenner got him fucked up? All right. So you saying it's the Jenners.
It's the Kardashians, but the Jenner is the head house. You know, she's the true Maleficent.
I bet you that's all of my album.
That's what I feel like. I feel like, dog, they on some mob shit, dog. They got hitters, dog. Niggas said Kris Jenner watching this girl get her ass whipped, nigga. They got hitters, nigga.
Do it right. Do it like I taught you.
Probably some big ass mansion and shit.
Nigga got that girl strung up.
I told you, stop pulling her hair and stop her face.
Right. And she went back to Lamar. But last up in the
she probably slapped Lamar. Lamar, get your big black crackhead ass up.
I want to
go home.
No, huh?
Bitch, I know you're lying.
I want to laugh with W. Kamau Bell and Don Lemon because, like, when
Don Lemon has become a black fan favorite over the fucking year.
Hasn't he?
Yes.
It all started in New Orleans.
Yep, that boy got some of that daggery.
He got drunk here. He got drunk here. People saw he was a human being.
He got that hoe out of him in New Orleans.
And then Mike Brown happens, and then he saw, black people are fucked over. And it just changed his life, dog.
Man, like I had some crawfish.
No, it was a
biscuits.
Trayvon. I think it was Trayvon that fucked him up. One of them, dog.
It was one of them, but I just remember how he was in the beginning. I hated Don Lemon, dog. Like, I wanted to, you gotta get smoked, Don. Nigga gotta smoke you, dog. Like, you are on television cooning for these fucking white folks on this. You are on CNN with it. You gotta smoke your ass. That nigga turned an entirely new leaf.
Talk about evolution.
Like, incredible. Like, you're a real favorite.
Bruh.
That boss like, you know what? They was paying me all these years, and I just couldn't take it no more.
Son.
I'm black, I'm gay, and I don't give a fuck because these niggas been shooting us, and I'm tired of this.
Son,
I got a line in now.
If for people that don't even freak, he got a line in now. Straight up. He's a nigga for real.
Yeah.
Dog, nigga called him an Uncle Tom and made the Tom character on Boondocks based off of him.
You, dog.
That's much of a joke he was, dog. Named him Tom. Straight up. Named him Tom and made everything based. Come on, son. And now he's like,
Obama, though.
Yeah, maybe so. But this is what we'll get into right quick with them niggas. Like at this point, when you gotta just laugh at the racists because they just that ridiculous.
I wanted to see this too. Let me see. I just saw that little they two-faced with your boy head down. What the fuck are they joked out
at
on?
a residential price? The Kubota.
We got a nice ass commercial about this. You know
about
what?
this comfortable white woman on this gigantic property.
Yeah, on this Kumboto tractor.
I feel like this whole commercial stunting on a nigga.
I know, dog.
Yeah, you know how privileged you gotta be to have a tractor like that with that much land to even be needing it for.
I saw miles of land with one house.
Look at this freaking shot. That was a freaking
drone shot.
Drone shot.
Drawn out. She had acre.
So is it? We here now?
Acre and a half.
I think we're here now.
Iowa Congressman Steve King at it again. The 9-term Republican who has a long history of hateful views tried to answer an angry constituent who accused him of being racist by arguing that not all cultures are equal.
If we presume that every culture is equal and has an equal amount to contribute to our civilization, then we're devaluing the contributions of the people that laid the foundation for America, and that's our founding fathers. We need to hang on to those principles and restore them and refurbish the pillars of American exceptionalism.
Oh. Lots to discuss. Debbie Kamal, the host of the United States of America, is here right now. He don't know. He's being racist, Kamal. He doesn't even know.
I mean, I appreciate Steve King giving us a working definition of white supremacy. It's like, yep, that's exactly what it is. Being afraid of other cultures, yep, and feeling like you have to be better no matter what. That's a working definition of white supremacy.
He's saying that's not racist. He's saying it's not racist when he's actually saying something racist coming out of his mouth.
Well, luckily, the thing is, you don't actually get to determine if you are being racist yourself. That's for others to determine. So, so it's fine that he believes he's not being racist. That's not how it works. You don't get to determine if you stepped on my foot. I get to determine if you stepped on my foot.
And how it feels, right? Because I don't know the hurt until...
Yeah, how it feels, right. So yeah.
So listen, he also told the audience that he does not deal in race. He said it is not about race. It's not. It's never been about race. It's about culture. So roll the tape, and then we'll talk.
If you're going down the road,
wait, pause. You know what? Let's save all our responses to this for side B. There's gonna be an etouffee today. Let's put this on some etouffee shit.
You think this is etouffee?
Let's laugh at. Let's laugh at. Let's no, because they have even more tape. I want to get into this on etouffee.
Okay.
Let me start this shit, man.
Yeah, let's save it because we got more shit to fucking get to. Let's just see it for etouffee, but like, yeah, that's the commercial, dog. Like y'all heard that shit.
That's funny.
We heard that shit.
Was, yeah.
We gonna talk etouffee.
Yeah.
Feel me?
What you mean equal? Not in my day, a nigga was never equal. What are you talking about?
So let's get to that Bats nerd out moment.
Bats nerd out moment. Bats nerd out.
Bats nerd out moment. Bats nerd out moment. Bats nerd out moment. Bats nerd out. Bats nerd out moment. Bats nerd out moment. Bats nerd out moment.
So we were talking about Boondocks. I had to hold this in, but apparently, dog, like they coming back for real. Or is it 5?
I thought it was 4.
No, it's 5. They're 4. They're 4 seasons.
Oh, that's
okay.
4.
They're that poo-ass 4th season that he had nothing to do with.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
Yeah.
So the 5th season.
So the 5th season coming. John Witherspoon went on record to say that it's happening.
Get the D.
Get the motherfucking D.
I'm with it.
And dude, imagine what that's going to be like in 2019.
That shit gonna be hilarious, dog. I'm gonna be on the floor crying. I'm gonna be on the floor fucking.
Yeah, and they coming back. They coming. The Boondocks is coming back.
That's a great show.
Yeah, it's one of the best cartoons I've ever been.
I met the dude who created it. He was friends with my friend Todd.
Yeah, I am a good.
Yeah,
we've been on this.
Big smart dude.
Yeah.
Very smart.
He did Black Jesus also. He wrote that too.
Yeah.
Black Jesus.
Yeah, that's another one that you're on. That he fell into. That's the funny part. Because remember the thing is, I went in for that show to play one of the leads or whatever. It didn't happen, but I remember because he's friends with Aaron and whatnot. Aaron just called him in to do a 1-day role. Remember?
Yeah, he wanted me to. He said, "John, we need your character to just do the pilot." I said, I tried, man. I don't feel like doing no Jesus, and I'm a homeless man, so but I got into it. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
He said, "You want the job? It's yours." I said, "Well, good."
So he went in to do like a guest star role, and then they were like, "Dang, he's funnier than."
You're damn right, John Witherspoon.
It's John motherfucking Witherspoon.
Come on now.
But I'm saying, like, dude, there's so much to cover in the 2019, 2020 Boondocks. But what you gonna do with somebody like Riley who call everything gay?
Still keep him.
That's gonna be funny. It's gonna be interesting. Like, are y'all gonna accept?
There's gonna be an episode about that.
They're not gonna be able to dodge it.
Right.
They're not gonna be able to dodge it. It's gonna be curious.
They already got a little bit into it on the last season before.
The last episode of the last season, I think that was, as a matter of fact, funny enough.
Like, especially with the story of Gangsta-licious.
So I'm so ready for it, dog.
Yeah, I'm tweaking for a fucking Boondocks,
dog.
From Aaron McGruder, dog. Black Jesus was tight too.
Yeah, it was. It found its way. It was pretty cool. So it's now finally official. Robert Pattinson is gonna be the Batman.
I think it might work out.
Yes, the guy that's known for Twilight.
This fucking British actor taking these American roles.
I think it's gonna work out. Like, I saw some recent photos of him. Like, he's fucking shredded. You know what I'm saying?
He's need to put the pounds with the cuts.
Yeah, like, I think he just put on some more pounds with a costume. I think he might look good as Batman.
He's like a growing Batman, like a young Batman. Like,
it is young Batman.
Like I said, you must gonna start a franchise off you.
They plan on doing a trilogy is the next part of the news. Yep, it's supposed to be plan to be a trilogy with it's not the origin, but it's younger him. So it's
just in that little era.
In that little era when he was younger, and it's gonna be more of a detective story. My thing is, a lot of y'all people, like I've said it many times online. I might have said it on a previous podcast, dog. I think the dude gonna kill it.
I think he's gonna kill it
too. I have big hopes for him.
I think he's gonna kill it, and I think he's gonna kill it just because every time something Batman's related happens in the history of comic book lore, y'all be hating, y'all be tripping, and the niggas wind up pulling it off. Michael Keaton was Beetlejuice and Mr. Mom, murdered it. Heath Ledger was Brokeback Mountain and 10 Things I Hate About You. Joker murdered it. You feel me? Like, every time y'all go crazy, these people come through. Y'all didn't see Chris Evans as Captain America because he was Johnny Storm. Ha! Now you see him as goddamn Captain America, don't you? And I've been, as a black nerd, been watching this shit for years. I know when it's, you know what? Maybe I should trust the director. What did he last direct? The last two Planet of the Apes movies, which were amazing.
Right.
So,
right. I mean, only time I felt like there was a Pooh Batman was not Robert Downey. What's his name?
George Clooney.
George Clooney. That's the only.
And that's direction more so than acting because we know George Clooney is an amazing actor.
But so George Clooney in the Batman suit.
I think he looked good in that Batman suit.
He looked good in it, but that boy acting was
script and directing was the
George
problem.
Still.
Yeah, he never was Batman as George Clooney.
You could have handed Batman a cocktail.
And
you know what I'm saying?
That was the most James Bond Batman we ever had.
Right,
he just happened to be wearing a Batman suit.
Yeah.
It's my Batman. It's my Bat credit card. Never leave home without it. Like, how the fuck does he have a Batman credit card?
Bitch, I get paid.
Where's my rich?
So you registered the Batcave somewhere to be able to get mail, nigga?
Yeah,
right,
son. But
that was hilarious.
But people often forget that, dude, Twilight was how many years ago?
For real, that was a kid then, son.
This man has been ripping the indie scene and been ripping like his acting scene for like
son,
years
act,
now.
Son.
He's an award-nominated, award-winning actor right now, son. He ain't no like, he got chops.
Yeah.
Even when the director shared the news like for his Batman, he pulled a whole little scene with this man looking intense. He got that way about him of this mystery, this air about him. He has this air about him that make you wonder like, damn, this nigga kind of intense. But this nigga kind of can be smooth, dog. I'm telling y'all, son. Like you just said, D. He get bigger because that's the thing. He's a small stature.
Mm-hmm.
He put on for now. But fucking Michael Keaton was 5'9" with no muscle.
Right.
Michael B. Jordan had to get shredded. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a different time for a different thing.
And I'm just saying, he got buff.
Ben Affleck got stupid buff when he was playing Batman for BVS. Christian Bale too. He went from being a stick because he was under McInnes, and then he came through as freaking buff. I mean,
that boxing movie, huh?
He was a crackhead. That was after. That was around. He had to rebound twice for Dark Knight because he was before for Batman Begins. The McInnes was when he was a nigga that was anorexic and he lost all that role.
That nigga there is a fucking alien, son.
Nigga, it looked crazy.
Christian Bale transformed his body. It was so ridiculous.
And then he freaking got it back to be Batman for Batman Begins. And it was either for Dark Knight or before Dark Knight Rises. One of them. He got skinny as fuck for The Fighter, playing that nigga he wanted an Oscar for.
Yeah,
and he murdered that. He was
on
drugs and heroin and
shit. That shit.
That was one of my favorite Christian Bale performances. He killed that shit.
He murdered that shit, dog. That was a great role.
You feel me? But the thing is, dog, people forget that actors act. If a motherfucker got cast, and the thing is, this nigga got screen tested. He had to audition. I think Ben Affleck was just given the role. No, he had to audition. He had to fight for it. When I hear people were screen tested, when I hear people had to fight for it, that's why I'm like, nah, nigga.
They put you through that ringer.
He had to go through the ringer. So if that man went through the ringer and he came out on top, man, stop forgetting the thing he was in when he was a teenager.
Right.
He was also in Harry Potter as a kid. What, you gonna hate on him for that too?
He was?
Yeah, when he was a little boy, he was in Harry Potter, son.
That's crazy when you getting hated on for like doing firework.
For getting money.
Niggas want you to stay in your box, dog.
You gotta stay with Twilight, nigga.
Twilight, whatever you land with Twilight, at the end of the day, that was a job. Y'all know this man wrote and produced that shit. That man was doing a job. He got booked. He got this money. What the fuck? A lot of y'all hate that like y'all wouldn't have took that job. You know how many millions you got off of that?
Right.
That's the thing though. It was such a craze that people just want to keep him as that.
And son,
that's all people remember him as for in their little bitty minds.
And that's a win, because imagine this as actors. We all actors here, my nigga. Imagine if you did some super commercial at like 19. You got all this money to set you for life. Now you get to do whatever the hell you want. And what did he want to do? Since he don't need money.
Yeah, he got Batman.
Before Batman. Since Twilight.
He got indies.
He hit the indie scene just to be seen as an actor. He didn't have to do none of that.
Right.
He could have been sitting on Twilight money, dog.
And he probably could have got bigger roles with just like him just being a
nigga from Twilight. No, son. If you look at this dude's whole trajectory over the past 10 years, dog, he just been
I'm a fucking actor.
I'm doing actor shit. That got my respect on the level of, okay, all y'all hating, BATtinSon gonna kill it.
Right.
That's what they been calling him now. Right. BATtinSon. It's too easy.
Yeah, that's free.
That's free. That's free, son. There's this new. I often like to look at when Christian Bale has movies because this nigga nuts. Mm-hmm. Christian Bale and Matt Damon about to be in a movie.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I want to see that movie. I saw the trailer for that.
I didn't see the trailer, so
is this a trailer?
Yeah, it's a trailer. It's called Ford versus Ferrari.
What?
It's about
cars?
Yes.
Yeah, it's about how they get started in that racing shit for real.
The true story of the visionary American car designer Carroll Shelby, who's Matt Damon, and fearless British-born driver Ken Miles, Christian Bale. I often forget he's a Brit.
Yep.
But you don't hear these white people going, "Oh, the British people are taking the germs."
Nah, because they were like, all white. We all good. As long as the niggas ain't got it.
Look out there. Out there is the perfect lap. You see it?
I think so.
Most people can't.
Carroll Shelby. Maybe. Lee Iacocca, Ford Motor. Suppose Henry Ford II wanted to build the greatest race car the world's ever seen to win the 24 hours of Le Mans. What's it take?
Well, it takes something money can't buy.
Money can buy speed.
What about speed? You need a pure racer behind the wheel of your car. That's Ken Miles.
I don't trust him an inch.
We heard he's difficult.
No, Ken's a puppy dog.
No. Whatever it is, Shell, no.
Trust me.
You're gonna build a car to beat Ferrari with a Ford.
Correct.
And how long did you tell them that you needed? 200, 300 years?
90 days.
This isn't the first time Ford Motors has gone to war. We know how to do more than push paper. Go ahead, Carol. Go to war.
Thank you, sir.
Do you think you can beat Ferrari?
I can try.
We're lighter, we're faster. When that don't work, we're nastier.
We're gonna make history.
You ready?
I was born ready, Mr. Shelby. Hit it.
That was over. That was over.
What y'all saying, man? What
That shit
y'all
gonna be
saying?
cool, man. Christian Bale's a fucking dog.
Matt Damon kid nice too.
What made me think, though, I can't remember a time that this man ever had to talk like his real self.
Yeah.
Christian Bale always got to put on American accents, but...
You puts the fuck on one, though.
But that's him talking his normal self in this.
Yeah.
That's what's hilarious. You'll never get to be you. I'm listening to you talking, so this is how you sound, Christian. Welcome. Hello, Christian. Nice to meet you.
Y'all see some real master acting now? Like, I don't have to worry about this accent. I can just drop that shit out of my mind now and go full free.
Get to be a bloke?
Yep.
That shit gonna be fire, man.
Yeah. You always got me at based on a true story.
Yeah.
You always got me at that. I want to know how
Christian
it
Bale is
went
one of
down.
the niggas that you probably give for based on a true story.
And like I say, him and Matt Damon and our nigga Punisher in this bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Bernthal.
Hey, you want to build a car for Ford? Beat Ferrari?
And that's the thing, son. There's so many stories that exist out here.
I ain't know that it was a story.
You know?
I was like, word?
Yeah, me neither.
Son. That's interesting, dog. You can flip anything to be anything, dog.
Well, Richard Pryor played the first black race car.
Is there a new Terminator movie?
So here's the thing. There's a new Rambo and a new Terminator. Which one do you think had the best trailer?
Rambo.
Rambo.
Think Rambo had the better trailer?
Rambo.
We're going to look at them both, and we're going to see which one had the better trailer. We're going to start with...
But I think I'm just kind of biased towards Rambo, because like that was kind of like my first little action movie watching shit when I was a kid. And, you know, it just has a special place in my soul. But
like these old niggas, dog, said, look, bruh, you ain't forgetting us, bruh.
Fuck no.
We still in here. We created this.
I can respect that.
We created this.
If you breathe,
and they call it the last blood. It's ignorant. We
like
see
it.
you,
How
Rambo.
safe is the car you're
Bitch with these commercials.
You're gonna make me watch fucking
Rambo
all over
First
again.
Blood all the way through.
First Blood
Part 2. I love that movie.
Yeah,
that nigga
bro.
really talk to for Part 2.
That nigga did not speak at all in Rambo.
Because it
son.
was just about straight action.
Murk.
Niggas gotta die.
It was straight Murk life, dog. And I'm like, dude, it just made me laugh that both Arnold and Sylvester said we're going back to our classics.
That's cool.
And I'm curious to see if the new generation is into it, but they trying to flip it, so hey.
I always thought he was such a badass, though. And I saw that shit as a kid. I was like, whoa, like Rambo, like you fucking made of iron, nigga.
I've lived in a world of death. I've watched people I've loved die. Some fast with a bullet. Some not enough left to bury.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
All these years I've kept my secrets. But the time has come to face my past. And if it comes looking for me, they will welcome death. want revenge.
Ride till I can't no more. Nobody tell me nothing.
I want them to know that death is coming. And there's nothing they can ever stop it.
Alright, Lil Nas X and Billionaire Cyrus getting that fucking money.
I like it. I hated the song choice.
I fuck with the song choice.
I dug the song choice as well, but
I'm sure.
I was thrown off because it got political for me because I'm like, oh, y'all making sure y'all use Billy Ray part though. Like I didn't forgive them until they had that part when they let Lil Nas X come in. I was like, oh, okay, you bitch. If this whole trailer would have went down with no Lil Nas X on his own fucking song, I was about to be mad. Now I understand marketing wise why a lot of look who you're appealing to. The motherfuckers you think that you appealing to a Rambo with old ass Sylvester's probably that type that would not want to hear Lil Nas X, but they want to hear Billy Ray. I understand. And another thing, Billy Ray's an old white man, so you want the old white man to be singing for the old white man, and I get it. But you better have some of Lil Nas X on here. And they did. So I was cool with it. So that's Rambo. Y'all, where you at before I put on this?
I mean, I'm still very excited to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's 7 out of 10.
There was some callbacks to the early movies that I picked up on. I thought were cool. That I was hoping they would put in there. I'll give it an A, but I've seen like A plus and A plus trailers.
I see. 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Let's see what this trailer for Terminator hitting for.
2 days ago, I had this nice, simple life. And now it's a nightmare.
If travel is searching and home has been found, I'm not stopping.
Who are you?
Sarah Connor, bitch! Yeah.
My name is Sarah Connor. Never seen one like you before. Almost human.
I am human. Why do you care what happens to her?
Because I was her.
How do we win? We win by keeping you alive.
I'm going hunting.
I get it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, that one kind of kicked Rambo ass, bro. That bitch was intense, bro. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I was really fucking with that. I was like, damn, y'all brought it back for a nigga right quick.
Teaser, my God.
Nigga.
Yeah, I love it.
Yo, I didn't even know I wanted another Terminator movie. From what I read previously, this is a sequel to part 2. It's like none of the other ones happened.
So, okay, so that's my primary question because Arnold is in there. He died in 2.
Oh, but no, they brought him back since. Arnold's been in almost all these in some kind of capacity that they've explained. He was in part 3. 3 was the last good one to me.
How did they like bring him back from 2? Oh, some time shit.
Because you already know that's also part of the lore. That it's also time travel with them.
Okay, all right.
But they're pretending like nothing happened after 2. So, you know, they're doing like, who just did that recently? Was it Michael Myers? Was it Jason? One of them.
It was Michael Myers.
Michael Myers pretending like nothing happened after the first one, after the second one, or something like that.
Okay.
Well, they're doing the same thing.
I can accept that.
Yeah, we're gonna see how it rock. I mean, yeah, I'm with it.
Trailer's good though.
Trailer was really good. Okay.
Gonna catch it.
Terminator. Okay. You see, no more governor.
Right.
My son said, "Look, I'm in this.
So we gotta go back to the pots.
I'm making this money again, baby." He even look good with the gray goatee and shit. I was like, "Look at Arnold, baby." Okay.
That.
All right.
That's right. Fuck.
You gotta get in there. But yeah, that was Bats.
Nerd out
moment. Yay.
So what you talking about, Joe? You got some sports?
Fuck yeah!
First off, let's go to boxing. Look up Andy Ruiz knocks out Joshua for the title.
Oh, I did. Somebody sent me that.
I want to see it.
Now check this out.
No. I'm thinking about something else.
Ruiz. Y'all remember Butterbean?
You talking about? Wait, is this nigga that Drake fucked up? Cursed?
Yeah.
Yeah, because nigga said the Drake curse strikes again. Okay, keep going.
Like,
what's the Drake curse?
Oh, you know the Drake curse.
No. So if Drake represents your team, most likely your team will lose. In major like shit, like major championships and all that.
Really?
Yeah.
If Drake put on your jersey, because he a bandwagon at that too. Oh, he put on your jersey or he tried to be in your corner at the boxing, whatever, you lose in that fight or you lose in that game. It's happened a lot. Like, it's the Drake curse.
Okay, got it.
But like, all right, so this dude, I forgot his first name. I know his last name is Joshua, I believe. He is a real prime boxer, dog. Nice, well fit, trained, has the belt.
What weight class is this?
Who am I looking up?
Andy Ruiz.
I was like,
Andy Joshua, that's his name. He got 2 first names. What the fuck? But all right.
That always gets on my fucking nerves.
Ain't they fault?
Let's go straight to the top of shit. Right where the knockout at. How long is that?
Well, this is 6 minutes, dog.
Anthony Joshua is the total package. I mean, almost a cartoon.
Always like round 7. He knocks him out like a bunch of times.
Was looking to his corner.
Go back.
Joshua looks gas. Not quite a win, but he flashes.
I want to see this.
He's gonna throw his hands. The champ is in trouble. Look for an overhand right here, Brian. Joshua with the hard shot.
Ruiz.
Wow, Joshua looks gassed.
He do look gassed.
He keeps flying out of his mouth. 6.
He's like, what is happening?
8. He's been down 4 times.
What, you smoked a blunt before you went out there?
To his corner. Be careful here. He's got to stay engaged. Where is his mouthpiece? There it looks. Joshua looks so tired. I think he wants out. That's it. He says that's it.
So you have your mouthpiece in there.
Yeah.
Michael Griffin was giving him every chance, but Joshua was looking to
You only
his
got
corner.
2 niggas in your corner?
So Drake was going on the black nigga side?
Yeah. And Anthony Joshua said he thought he was gonna beat this man so easy that he didn't even like
look at their figures.
No, he said he didn't even put in a clause for a rematch.
Damn.
That's how much he thought.
Because look at their figures. Anthony Joshua, he looks like a fucking
beast. Yeah.
Without the knockdowns, Anthony Joshua could have won this fight. But that last knockdown put Anthony Joshua out of his misery.
No, Drake put Anthony Joshua out of his misery.
Apparently.
That's what happened. The Drake
strikes
curse.
again.
The Drake curse.
But look at Andy Ruiz though as the heavyweight champion. That's something to see. This man looks so butterbeanish.
Somebody
but that
else
power
is
so
nah, he
ridiculous.
don't look like Butterbeanish. Butterbean was a big fat fuck.
That nigga is not as big as Butterbean, but that's
He's
what
not
reminds
even
me of.
close to fucking dog. Look up Butterbean right now.
I know Butterbean. I just been watching a whole 20-minute video of Butterbean. I
What I'm
studied
saying,
about
how do you compare Andy Ruiz to Butterbean? Like,
I think
you
that's
can
out
say
of
he's
shape.
got like a dad bod.
That
but
that nigga is definitely out of shape. Son.
Butterbean was round.
Butterbean was stocky.
Butterbean was round.
Nah.
You think he was stocky?
If you look at that boy, shit,
that nigga Ruiz is stocky.
That much power don't come from just being around.
Dude.
I was tripped out at if I was looking at them on optics regardless. Anthony Joshua looks like a motherfucking Adonis. And your boy looked like he was a plumber or something. Like he looked normal. And he put a pause on this man.
Dog, if you watch some of the fight, if you watch it all the way to the left to that moment, Andy Ruiz was putting some hooks on that ball that was like real.
I saw a couple of combinations he threw.
I was like, damn, Ruiz, I can't believe you getting hit like this. But Ruiz, Anthony Joshua did a respectful thing, came up to that man, shook his hand.
Adrian Broner's who it was, got his ass whooped after all that talking he was doing.
Wait, Adrian Broner got his ass whooped?
Oh, yeah.
The last fight he had, he got beat.
You talking that prime shit.
Wait, when was this? I thought he knocked out somebody recently.
That's Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder knocked out
that
a nigga.
Is a nigga.
So Adrian Broner, like, who did he get his ass whipped by?
Marcos Maidana, but he just was talking all this shit.
I want to see it, cause he always be talking mad shit. Ooh. Yeah, he always be getting his ass whooped. Right?
Now he a great fighter, but he talk too much shit.
He talks a lot. He don't take his losses well.
No, he don't.
Oh, it went to decision.
Yeah, but he beat the man in the most of the rounds.
He had all the punches.
I thought he had knocked him down or something.
He knocked him down one of the rounds. He ain't knocked him out though.
Oh.
But yeah, that's that on the boxing tip. All right, let's go on to the basketball tip. We are in the NBA Finals, and Drake was at it again with Game 1. Game 1, Drake was over there just, shouting all things. He got into it with Draymond Green.
You know what's been going on with him, right? He's been
Drake?
Yeah, he's been like playing super fan, and he's been doing all
he's
the
ambassador
antics.
for Toronto's.
All the antics on the sideline.
He did a backflip?
No, he's the ambassador.
Oh, he's the ambassador.
But he does all the antics, dog.
What he be doing?
He just be on the court doing a lot, dog. Like he's like the Spike Lee of this generation when it comes to being a super.
So
fan.
like he just be having his own show, like
no, he be coming on the court and shit.
His seat's right there. He be standing right next to the coach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
dancing and shit.
He's just trying to be
massaging
like
the coach and shit.
Oh yeah, like he's just putting on a fucking
just
show.
Doing extra shit.
He's an extra fan. But the thing is, he does represent the whole country. This is not like one of these states battle for a team. This Toronto is representing the whole country. I can see how he could be overly bucked up, but he be doing. He got to the point where he's part of the game now.
At first, he was cool. At first, when he first was going, it was at the right amount. And then it's just, I guess people didn't buck them up.
Right, yeah.
There's memes about him and Draymond Green, especially when him and Steph Curry. Because Steph Curry over there and like Drake got his real mean look. And it got a thing that says, Steph, nigga, what you said? And it said, Drake. I said, tell your wife she look beautiful, nigga.
Because the Steph and them just won the last one, right?
Yeah.
And they was rubbing that shit in Drake's face because he was on that bullshit.
Both games in Toronto, they lost in game 2. Which just gotta hurt to lose in your own hometown because now they gotta go to Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Golden State and Toronto right now.
Yeah.
What's the series?
1-1.
It's 1-1 right now.
Kawhi Leonard has been doing an outstanding game. The fucking kid from Africa, I can't get his name right. That dude is out there balling hard. I don't know. The thing about it is that if Durant comes back, it's gonna change the dynamic of the game. Durant's still hurt, but I'm scared, man. I don't know, man. It's like it's if without him, Toronto look like they might be getting their first championship ever in motherfucking life.
You think Toronto about to take this?
I want them to take it.
But do you think they're going to take it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to take
it. Their defense is ridiculous, dog. The way they did them in game 1. And they could have took them in game 2. But they let it get in the third quarter.
Thank you, grass cutting person.
So people gotta get the grass trimmed.
We still going, but like we about to keep going.
We about to end it a little bit anyway. But that's what's going on, dog, in the NBA Finals. LeBron, he's been just rapping and having Taco Tuesdays at his house now. He's been doing all type of other shit.
And his school has been doing well.
His son,
I heard they're crushing it.
His son and Dwayne Wade's son, they have to crush. His school has like over-exceeded in all charts.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's fire.
His son and Dwayne Wade's son will play basketball for the same team. We'll be at the same high school next year.
Okay.
That's going to be dope to see them two kids play, dog. Watching them play in high school, them niggas ball. Them young boys ball. What else, dog? There was something else going on.
I got one.
Oh, what is it?
They say multiple NBA teams gonna be moving away from the term owners because of the connotation how being called an owner can be racially insensitive.
Hey, dog, you got a team full of niggas. Yeah, change that shit if you want to.
They're gonna either change it to CEO, chairman, or something like majority shareholder.
Who's the owner of this team? I'm the owner of you niggas.
So they're moving away from owner.
I own you, niggas.
I ain't tripping.
You play for me.
I ain't about to fight against it.
Yeah,
yo.
Right, dog. That's on the agenda.
Yeah. Change
Knock it
that
off,
shit.
dog.
Fuck.
NBA is always moving in the right direction.
CEO,
because that's
dude.
National Black Association, all right?
Let's go.
I just
Negro
don't know.
Basketball Association.
I don't know how racist I think the term owner is, even in this context, but like you said, I'm not trying to fight the shit. Look,
There's a bunch of niggas running around doing all this shit. And you're a bunch of white people. Stop calling yourselves owners then. I'm good with it. Change that shit, CEO.
That's fine.
I think AD might be staying with the Pelicans, so that's going to be an interesting thing to see.
Didn't Zion say something bad about him recently?
Yeah, that was about him saying that he assigns everybody's autograph because one time he tried to get it from Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis didn't sign his shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so now he signs everyone's autographs because of that. That's going to be interesting to be on the same team.
Team as a nigga who wouldn't sign your autograph.
It's like, I should dunk on you, nigga. What else, man? Besides that, shit. That's it. You know what I'm saying? As far as the sports, I don't know what's going on in baseball, but some shit going on. I don't really fuck with baseball like that too much.
I mean, nigga ain't forcing you to, dog. We ain't saying you got to
tell
us every sport.
No. I mean, some sports reach out to me. I like to read certain sports, and baseball is one of them sometimes. But it's just be like, baseball, fuck it.
I mean, that best stop being America's pastime, dog.
Yeah,
it's the Dominican Republic's pastime.
I mean, yeah, it's big, or like a bunch of other places, dog. But I mean, football's kind of taking that over. Basketball when they feeling like it.
Basketball's for the black folks for sure.
You dig, but that was Joe Sports, man. He threw a little sports in the action, man. We know that, Drake is cursing niggas.
Man, Drake wore a Dale Curry shirt, which is a Toronto
Raptors
Raptors
jersey.
jersey. And Dale Curry is Steph Curry's father.
His dad was a freaking Toronto Raptor.
Wow.
I thought that was the ultimate.
That was nice. I like that.
I like that. Keep that up.
That's high level trolling. You ain't gotta be doing backflips on the side of this shit to be
Drake's
doing
Ware
that.
has been doing a lot. Like when he played him in game 1, he had that birdie. He played when he played against who the fuck they went against? Milwaukee. That boy Drake had the birdie hoodie on from above the rim.
Okay, I'm like, you told me that before, Mike though.
I think I did, yeah, probably.
But yeah, that's it for episode 82, side A. This is that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. Like I always say, hit us up at flywithbats@gmail.com. We want y'all to be part of the conversation.
Yeah, man.
As always, find me on Facebook at that Martin Bats Bradford, but on all other social media platforms for now at Mr. Bats. Spell that Mr. out or you gonna find another cat. And for 82A, I'm signing out.
And it's me, your boy D-Mac, and you can catch me on Instagram at FrenchBread.kid, or you can check out my clothing line at Your Dig Brand LLC. Website coming soon. Peace out.
Coming back from outer space, this is your boy AlphaJo, fresh out of the gumbo, still deep in the roux. And if you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, you can find me on IG, AlphaJo, no E, 504. For side A, we out this bitch, 82, 28, 35, 47.
Like, share, subscribe, comment, and all that, man. It would be much appreciated. And again, to our people that's listening, like Devin, like Peanut, like Naja, y'all folk out there, appreciate y'all immensely. And we try to get these numbers out. Till next round.
Most real niggas know most niggas phony. Your shadow got your back, huh? Just like your homie. That's why shady niggas will harm thee. Just ask Caesar. Brutus got him and caught him before his last breather. If that don't make you believers, then you'll learn. Honesty is a quality that will burn, but it's cool. And trust is a quality you will earn. You a fool if you think you learn all of the rules. Imitating imitation and they calling it cool. I know a little bit, but go ahead and call me a fool. While you sprinkle sugar on shit and you calling it food. See, I'm just trying to groove and you standing on the wall with your hands on your balls, making crab claws move. Trying to bonk at a dog, but I don't bonk. I just fall back till you think you winning, but you lost in the beginning. Ay. One goal, one thing, one move, man, that shit don't change. It's certain. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Ay, there's only one goal, one thing, one move, man, that shit don't change. And it's certain. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things. T.I. CZ.